Is it now? Yep. Alright.
Great.
Okay, I think it's picking
Great.
everybody up just fine. Wonderful. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while since we've had this. We've been doing, specifically Fray has been very busy and hard at work retooling the system, just tweaks and changes and such here and there. And is now confident in not just picking the game back up, but doing so on that massive cliffhanger of the killer robot samurai that just dropped in on us, ODST style.
Yeah.
Take it away,
I'm
Fray.
really excited. Hi, everybody. So I want to preface this by saying, by the way, that poor Pebby got to listen, and it may be a little bit stressed as I was like, oh, that's right. I retooled everything for the system, but this test boss that I made when I was working on the system, I didn't retool it. Let me do it. And I was reading through. I was like, I'm so excited to use this boss. I was so excited. So I'm having a good time, and I'm pretty prepared. Thank you.
We
are
happy
down.
and Our DM is happy.
Oh, I'm very excited. One thing I will say is I'm looking forward to getting this going. More importantly, though, as you may have noticed, we're missing our Isaac, but that's okay. Otherwise, let's get a quick recap of what was going on last time. Because if I remember correctly, it's been months. So,
Yes.
last we left off, we the party, or rather you all the party, were just finishing up beating the shit out of another knight. Mind you, a knight with no manifestation, just a knight. And feeling a bit of a power spike, you were able to drive the guy off. With some proper use of destiny dice and whatnot, he was able to escape. However, you won the day, saved the prisoners, got back, and settled up basically is to what to be is oh my god, words. Wow. Wait a minute. It's been a while. You all settled up. Yeah, you all settled up, got your people back safely, and you set off for your next mission, over to the scrapyard where Vera's character Isaac once lived with the people that are now currently living underground and in ruined buildings surrounding Genevieve's lab. As we move towards that, however, Isaac's worst fears were confirmed as you all set off to try and gather some of the resources in order to start living at least in a better state where they are now, potentially grabbing anything you all can, moving as quick as you could. Upon arrival, though, not only were they dismantling the place and tearing it down, they were already taking most of the goods that Isaac and his people had been acquiring over the course of months and months of steady planning and less than savory means in terms of the eyes of the law. Though you weren't the first combatants on the scene, though you didn't really want to kill these guys just doing their jobs, that didn't seem to be a problem for the automatons in the scrapyard that sprung back to life and began massacring them. It was a battle on two fronts, where you had hyper-angry robots and you had panicking guardsmen who were trying desperately to fight them off. Then while you all jumped into the fray, Valen jumped down, and though Isaac had just got the robots on your side, it seemed, Valen lasered one, and it turned on you, meaning you were in a three-way deadlock. Thankfully, most of everything was all cleared up, though if I do remember, once again Doku had commandeered a vehicle they were unable to use. That vehicle then nearly blew up and got Doku killed almost again, but thankfully the child didn't. I also distinctly remember Dimian having a meltdown, punching the dash of the vehicle they had commandeered of, why does that child keep climbing into fucking cars? But
Specifically
that
because
was...
that same car was in the line of fire of a machine gun.
and a detonating car on its left.
Oh right, yeah, because that one was cooking off. Yeah.
That one was cooking off. So while Doku survived narrowly being blown up again, as Doku does, Doku do what Doku do, that was not the least of your problems. Because the reinforcements that the guardsmen had called for had finally arrived. Presumably assuming that someone would come and try and stop them anyways, they dropped in a single unit. Partially a samurai in design, partially cybernetic, well, all robot. The golem crash landed with a thud. Mind you, while this is happening, Valjean has fallen down a hole. Which I need to specify that Valjean has been stuck in falling limbo for 3 months. as we ended that off with Valjean falling into darkness, everyone topside bore witness to the purple light that was emitted from this new golem that stood in front of you, no bigger than an average human, that withdrew a sword hilt, but not a sword. It stood there, ready and waiting, as the purple turned red, focused in on the party, and set to kill. And that is where we left off nearly 3 months ago, where I want everybody to be here. I really want everybody to be here, but I've waited too long, so we're just gonna hope. I think it's time that I can start session off proper, and I am very excited for this. This is gonna be our first proper test of the beta, so get your D10s ready. And for now, it's time. Let's roll for initiative, everybody.
Do you want me to roll for initiative currently?
Okay.
You know,
Alright.
for the sake of it, Valjean, I will let you roll for initiative, even though you are currently falling in a
Wait,
deep,
didn't-
dark pit.
Wasn't it from last time? I mean, I guess we can go back and watch if we need reference, but the way I remember it is there was a hole and Primrose had jumped down and that's where the samurai was? So she was like
No. So
forced,
what happened?
forcibly
No.
isolated? Like,
Yeah,
forced to put
no.
something on her?
So what happened with Primrose specifically was Valjean and Primrose were underground looking at the
Right.
area where Isaac had told them to go. The little Tiktoxla units that squaddled on out and that were stabbing at people went it's fucked, fubar, and they dug out the ground and collapsed it. Primrose made her save, which allowed her to not fall into the deep dark pit. Valjean failed terribly and fell into that massive abyss. So
And then
Primrose came out and saw the samurai crash land.
And then I fucking voided myself into the other place while I was falling.
Also, just before we begin,
You
Grim?
got undertailed.
Grim, thank you for the
Alright.
self-care. Thank you for being here. And thank you for apparently feeding Fray ideas.
Yeah.
What did you do? You did what? You did what?
Oh, no, that's what Grim likes to do with his GM friends. He likes to throw terrible ideas at them. I've got a whole inbox full of them from Grim, and many of them are bookmarked for later use.
Grimacy, I'll kill you anyways.
Grimathy. Alright, so, as I'm sure you all remember, initiative is tracked specifically by your speed and a flat d10. So you just roll 1d10 plus your speed range. Remember that your range is increased in increments of 5. So short is 5, medium is 10, so on and so forth.
Okay, so then it's like a
Or is it slash
D10
R?
plus
Curious Cage.
5, 10, 15.
Yep, yeah, so what's your speed, Doku?
That's
Like a
medium.
16. Yeah, because my speed is medium, so the 6 and then plus 10, that's 16.
I forgot that I had increased my speed to long.
Oh.
Okay, something plus speed
Not
plus what?
slash.
Did I do it wrong?
Nope, nothing else. Just 1d10
Wait,
plus
is
your
it-
speed.
I got a 13.
How do you do it? Did I?
Exclamation point.
It's an exclamation point roll, and then space, and then 1d whatever.
What's
14.
that?
Okay.
Okay, you roll it. Oh my god, I'm plus 15 on initiative. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yep.
She phased.
Primrose jumped along. Yeah.
Wow.
2010 plus 5. This is it. There we go. Finally.
Kiki. Kusi. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da.
There we go. So now all of our initiatives are nice and ordered.
Nice. Jake once again rolling a really solid initiative of 6. Wait, 6 plus what?
Plus 10. Because
Okay,
my speed is medium. Yeah, no, I forgot to put that in. So yeah, it's 16.
you're okay. So Jules once again potentially landing the lowest initiative, but we'll see with Dimian.
Oh,
Jules once
why?
again landing
Why?
the lowest initiative.
Why? Why is it me?
A lot of people rolled fucking 14. Or 2 people did. I mean,
Yeah, two people roll. A lot of people. Yeah, it's fair enough. All right, so premise
But-
first. At least I'm just writing down the initiative tracker here. Just give me 1 second.
But why? Why? Why am I
Separate
consistently the
initiative.
lowest in initiative?
what's
It-
your
it-
modifier?
Some things
The +5.
are just meant to be.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, actually, no.
that's probably
you
it.
didn't. You didn't add a modifier.
That's for Jake.
All right, no, Jake did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake's the plus
Yeah,
10.
yeah, no, that was me. Yeah, I forgot to do
Right.
it.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
no,
yeah.
wait,
That's
look away.
my fault.
Look away.
I hit that too fast.
Matt, let me do you a favor. If that's how you spell the name. That's how you spell
Thanks. Valjean. I always fuck that shit up. 13.
Oh, none of our.
honestly, if I was DM, I wouldn't be DM. But if I was, I would have all your name as nicknames because fuck spelling.
Valen and Valjean. I just realized how close that kind of is.
Yeah,
Val.
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I only could remember how to spell Valjean's name originally because I was spelling him Billy Jean. That's the only way I can remember.
Gene!
Really
I
good.
love
he is pretty funky. I would nickname him just as Prisoner 24601.
Post that
Also-
there
Yeah,
as
you know,
well.
Yeah, just refer to him as a 24601.
Yeah.
We got a 2319.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is
I love
I would
making
label
outdated references.
I would label Primrose would be Robo, Liam would be Nokia.
Wait, if I'm Robo, what is what about
Liam?
yeah?
Nokia.
He's more. Oh,
Nokia.
yes.
I'm
Damien would be Bush.
the
Goku would
human
be
brain
Frog.
inside of a Nokia.
Yes.
Valjean would be Portal, and Val would be Goop.
All right.
Space.
So, now with that done and ready, I've got the initiative all laid out. I have this and I have this, and that means you all have time to get going because Primrose, even though you were the first one onto the scene, also to paint the picture, this is a pretty open boss arena if I'm being completely honest, because of everything that was being stacked up. You are in a pit surrounded by giant piles of garbage. So
Also,
Primrose stepped into the pit. Yes?
do you have a image you'd like to represent the samurai?
Oh, you know what? I think I had one quite a while ago.
You did. I just don't remember if you still have it.
If I don't, I can absolutely find one. I might still have it. I'm gonna have to do a quick check around, a checky wecky, if you will.
Shut up.
Don't speak
A
again.
quick question.
Silence.
How do you
Be,
turn
be silent for
dogs
several days.
to dark mode?
Sorry, what?
Dual dogs. How do you turn it to dark mode?
I don't believe you can.
Should be in your account settings. There is a dark.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Account settings. We should be already on dark mode because my settings bar is dark,
Maybe.
isn't it?
Huh. Okay. No dark mode option.
I actually have a plugin for it. It's called Dark Reader, but it only half works. So, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It is indeed gross, and I am indeed sorry.
It's too bright, dude.
It's
White.
crazy bright. The only reason I'm so productive on Google Docs is because it blinds me away. Alright, anyways. Yeah,
Is
no.
that an acceptable image you'd like to use?
Yeah, we'll use that for now.
For now.
For now.
Alright.
Wait, we're fighting the Robo Samurai, if I recall right?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Okay.
With all the
Ollie-
initiatives tracked and ready to go, I believe we've got some things going.
I'm gonna, just for myself, play some Sekiro battle music in the background of this fight
Yeah.
in particular.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I was gonna toss in a funny music, but by all means, it's all yours.
What is the funny music?
It was it was the it was, I can't even find it anymore. It was a samurai version of King of the Mountain from Undertale.
Oh, the one made by what do you call it? I think it's Human. Under.
Thunderbale.
Shogun of the Mountain by
You just have to look.
Human.
Yeah, you just have to look up Japanese Undertale or something like that.
But yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, because
it
you have
doesn't
things
really
like
work
Japan
out.
Lovania and Katana Trousen. I was gonna say that Human also did a more like Japanified version of There Will Be Blood.
Oh,
That's true, yeah.
You're right. I should listen to the entire Metal Gear OST for this.
You're right, you should, because it's gonna
Okay,
get
that's
kind of
right.
hectic, and this is gonna be my test to see if I can make a boss work without a map, and if I can't, then that means that next time we have a boss, I'll have maps.
Yes,
And,
we'll die. Guess
Yeah. Which just makes it harder, frankly. But that's completely fine. I have my music that I wrote this for up, which is ridiculous.
Oh my god,
Um,
you can put your own songs? Wow.
Yeah, I listen to things. This is ridiculous, but I've always liked this, and I've used it for a while. When I was making Robo Samurais. Anyways, Primrose, you were actually the winner there of initiative. You came up from the dirty, dusty, collapsed area to find a giant purple well, not giant, a humanoid purple robot staring your friends down with nothing but an empty sword hilt. So, it's up to you. What are you doing? You have 3 actions. Go for it.
So, first off, the scene's gonna change into a black and white Kurosawa style film. And she's gonna step forward and she's gonna look up and she has her helmet on. And she's gonna draw. Are you still counting like the Alsar sword as one attack and then her plasma blade is another?
I mean, honestly, that's gonna get really confusing, but her plasma blade is an ability, yeah?
I can just choose one or the other. I don't
Yeah,
have to use
yeah.
both.
If
just
her
wanna do it like
plasma, if I remember, her plasma blades are an ability, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, no, that's a different thing. Abilities and attacks are 2 different things. Because abilities can be
Okay.
used multiple times.
Right, let me just hold on, let me check something. Okay. Alright, so she's gonna look forward. And then she's going to manifest her plasma blade. It's gonna come out of her forearm. And then she's gonna go, Omoshiroi. I see you approaching us. And then she's going to she's going full weeb because she sees that this is a samurai and she is a weeb, remember that. So
She's
gonna
speaking
have
Elvish.
fun.
Speaking Elvish! Those damn elven cartoons got to Primrose, she's got brain rot.
And with her Vanguard suit, she has 2 boons, the second one being teleportation ability within her range, which is long 15 squares. So, would you say that she's close enough to be able to teleport behind the samurai?
You're within long range, I'd say.
Okay. So, she's gonna teleport behind the samurai. And what is that? What is that famous scene that everyone quotes all the time?
Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personal, kid.
That or
Nothing
Omae
personal.
wa mo shinderu.
Omae wa shindeiru. And then she's gonna try a slash with her plasma blade. And let me see how.
So as an update for everyone. Oh wait, what's up, Rufus?
How do I hit?
So, what's your manifestation modifier? What's your main attribute? So how many ranks in dexterity do you have?
5.
So that's 5 dice. Now, how many levels do you have in your plasma blades? The ability. Yeah, like how many ranks?
Okay. 1 rank in that ability.
That means you roll 6 dice. Oh wait, no, your dexterity was what? It was 5?
5.
So you roll 6 dice total. You roll your ability ranks plus your attribute, and then that gives you your dice total. I won't tell you how many successes you need,
Okay.
but roll 6d10.
Okay. God, I was just using my other so 16.
That's it. Plus nothing.
I exploded on the last one, but I got
Okay.
2 and 8 and 2, 2, 4.
So remember that you just need to roll above a 6. So everything that was above a 6, tell me how many numbers there were. No, sorry, above a 5. So everything that was 6 and up.
Right, it's just 8 and 10.
That's
Everything
3
else is-
successes. So that means you got
It's 2
3.
successes.
No. A 10 counts as 2 successes. It's a double
Oh, right.
success. Yeah.
Okay.
However, that still wasn't enough. And therefore, you went clang clang, and it didn't succeed. you were pretty close though. I'm pretty upset. So as you come back in with your plasma blades, trying to get an Omae wa mo shinderu, from the creature's back is a blinding flash, just for a second, as you approach to stab. From its back, there's a projection for just a moment of sparkling wings. And then they fade away very quickly, just enough to distract you for it to turn around.
I see. I was moving, I was in the way, and I would like to end with
An
an
attack?
attempt. Yeah, an attempt with an attack of the outsider. Katana.
Okay. How many ranks do you have in small arms?
With small arms under strength.
No, it's a skill, and it's a dex skill.
Oh, there it is. I have 2 ranks in small arms.
Okay, so that's hilarious. You have a higher chance of hitting with the sword now. You have a higher chance of hitting with the outside sword than you do your plasma blades.
What the fuck?
So you take your dex, and then you take your ranks in small arms, and that's your total dice.
Oh, that's more dice. Okay, 7 dice. So
7d10, and then everything above everything above 5. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Just let me know how many.
so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay. Any 10s?
No, I got 3
Okay.
ranks.
That's okay. That's all right. Congratulations. You actually managed to smack the thing.
Nice.
There we go.
Issues on my sheet. I don't have.
The Outsar Katana does 10 damage. We never wrote that down, but I remembered that I had made it 10. So you chunk it in the back for 10, though your plasma blade was flared and you off guard. You spun around, I assume, and then you cracked the thing in the back. It's
Yeah,
probably
I
not
had
happy with
unsheathed it behind me, so I wasn't expecting a second attack. So I spin around. Whoosh. Katana.
There it is. There is the familiar sound of metal scraping against metal as you swing a normal katana against the back of a angry robot.
This is a special.
It's a special katana. It means something.
By my master.
Hand it to me by my master.
You fucking weak.
Christ.
As she
You
looks
weak.
within herself and goes, I will make you proud.
There's just somewhere in the like off in the distance. There's just Dimian going, "Oh my god!"
Now is not the time.
I'm not even in the same realm as right now, and I'm cringing.
It is your
reality.
it is your master's plasma saber. It is the weapon of a pillar knight.
A more refined weapon for a less civilized age.
Not as clumsy or random as a firearm. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Well, while everyone begins with all of that, the creature's body, well, the samurai's body twists. There's that slight mechanical whirring as the joints spring to life, and from its now empty blade of the handle, it places its hand right at the top, clenches. Yeah, they're a kid, and it clenches and tears. And while it pulls away from withdrawing, is a blade of stars. It's lit almost like the night sky. And with a quick spin, as I deduct its stamina cost for that, it's gonna make an attack against you, Prim. What's your defense?
The moonlight greatsword. Is it fair?
Has the moonlight great? Actually, it does have a medium range.
No, it's more like the Starline blade.
Let me have my joke.
Haha.
You nerd.
I will
let me have my
fucking
joke.
kill all your jokes.
Yeah, low Starlight Blade, that's a cool weapon too, but still, let me have the joke.
It's like Moonveil, but less cringe.
Yeah.
Veil
Yeah,
but
that's-
less cringe. This is actually the moon veil, though, except it's made out of stars. Regardless of that, what's your defense, Prim?
No.
Primrose?
Oh no, she's dead. Oh
Damn it.
no.
Damn it,
Oh,
she got God.
I guess that was the answer. She died.
She was already dead.
That was quick.
Well, that's fine.
What do you mean that's fine?
No. I'm gonna give Prim a minute to see if she can reconnect.
Hi. What happened?
What's your defense?
Sorry about that. My defense is a. Oh, good. It's a 5. Well, yeah, 'cause it's based on this.
It's based on your dex. Yep, there you go. All right, that's cool. That means this thing needs 5 successes to hit you, and it's rolling 11.
Oof.
It's not gonna be easy. This is your first boss fight, guy. Anyways, right. Okay. There we go. So I have 1 d10, by the way. I'm marking this down.
I feel your
have
pain, man.
Yeah, I have 1 d10, and I've been desperately trying to, not necessarily get more, but after we moved, I lost most of my dice. So,
Ouch! Oh no!
yeah, I can't even roll like the 2, because I only ever had 3 of every set of dice, but I don't get anymore. So, yeah, it's just a thing.
It's just.
But that is definitely more than 5. As its Starlight Blade turns with a quick flash, almost as if it was drawing an Iaijutsu cut, for lack of a better term, from its palm, as its Blade of Stars has been activated, it turns around with a sweep and cleaves into Primrose. Thankfully, no crits. That's 15 damage. It cuts her with.
Quick question. What do hit points scale off of?
Fortitude.
Okay. If I have a 5 in Fortitude, how much? Because base hit points on the sheet from what I remember was 22.
20. Then you added,
20.
And
You
then
want-
you level it.
I only have 22 hit points according to this, unless
you do not put XP into your HP.
I'll put something down. I forgot to do that. I have 55 XP, but I don't think I can buy enough with that.
You
What can I-
absolutely can. In fact, I think
Where-
that's what you were saving
where
it
is
for.
the thing?
Let's
So
say
I
you.
Okay.
wasn't ready.
I apologize. I thought it was. Anyways,
Whoa.
that's fine. That's actually not terrible because that just means if you put all of that XP into your health, Then you
In
have
increments of 10.
in increments of 10. That is. What's your fortitude?
It's 5.
50.
This is where an Excel sheet will get.
I don't know how to use Excel.
I can make one.
Then you can do it. And then it's all yours, Lit. I'm not gonna stop you. It's 50. And then the 55. That's 60. 63. Okay.
Does she also have
Add
XP?
63. Add 63 hit points to your total.
Okay, so 20 plus 63 or 22?
22 plus the 63.
Okay, so I have 85 total. Okay, that's much better.
Yeah, no, that's
Did you
much
also
better.
did you also put XP into your stamina?
Oh no, I only have 20.
Hmm.
Something's up. We're gonna review your sheet later because I remember we had more.
Yeah,
So don't worry.
I didn't do anything to hit points and stamina. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Well, thankfully I am forgiving, and this is a new system. So for now, just tack on another 63, and we'll fix it later.
I'm a merciful god.
I'm a merciful god.
Also, how much XP did you say you had, June? It was 55 XP?
55? Yeah.
Alright, you're left with 5 XP.
I'm just gonna keep my stamina at 20 for now.
Okay. Don't pass out. Anyways, that's its first turn. Then it's gonna move. And it's gonna jump back into the fray with the rest of you all. Considering that most of you all were clumped together, this thing it flies into the air, revealing wings of stars itself. And then comes crashing down on top of Dimian, of all people. Dimian and Isaac, who were close by, if I remember correctly, exploding out with a field of stars. I need a dex save from both of you, which Isaac isn't there. Fuck! God damn it.
Just move Isaac. Move Isaac to the side.
Isaac is to the side. Hey, Valen! Yoink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine enough.
I need dex saves from Dimian and from Valen.
Boy.
Okay.
That is-
Would that include me because I'm still in the back of the what was it, that one Warthog type vehicle or no?
Oh, that's right. You guys were in the truck, not Isaac.
Yeah, we were in the Warthog, so that means I
Yeah.
have to make the deck save too.
Yeah, Dimian, Cabal, and Doku, actually, because Doku jumped into that car. Doku, you were still in that other car. Doku just caught a stray.
I thought I thought that car blew up and Doku got out of it.
No, Doku got away from a different exploding vehicle.
Yeah, he dragged that soldier with him when he did so.
I dragged
God.
the soldier into the front of the car where the driver was, and then I yelled at him to hit it, and then he did. He hit the gas, and we left.
Oh, that means that this driver also has to make a save.
So for the saves, it's just your dex rank?
It is your dex rank. Yeah, that's it. Your save is equal to your dex rank, so you roll that amount of dice.
So,
Oh,
for
okay.
me, since I have a dexterity of 3, I just rolled 3d10.
Yeah,
Okay.
3d10. You have to get enough
Is it
success.
plus anything else, or just the rank?
No, that's it. It's just the rank.
Okay, perfect. 5, 6,
I
8,
think
7,
this is it.
4.
No, fuck me. I hate.
It's
That's-
it's exclamation
remember
point roll space.
Yeah, the RR is for if you want rerolls. Oh, so only one exception. Ooh, crit success.
I rolled a crit. What do I do? I roll another d10?
No. It just doubles. It just counts as 2 successes.
Okay.
I got so close. I was so close, yet so far.
Whip.
You didn't even need to roll though.
Who needs
Oh, that wasn't it.
succeed in saving throws when you have enough health to take everything?
So Dimian got 4. Let's see. Oh my god, Jake rolled 4 as well. Good. Valen, actually, I'm so sad.
You all fail.
Yeah, no.
Damn it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the
Literally
dexterity ranking
everyone
of a car?
of a car. It depends on the vehicle, but generally 0 because it can't do it on its own. Other than
But
the
anyways,
driver.
sorry,
Anyway.
Kevin.
Yeah, don't turn into a fucking car. Valen, honest to God, you almost made it. The save was 4, is what you needed was 4. So that means you guys only take half damage. Valen, you take full. That's only 20 damage, though.
Only 20.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah, only 20. That means half for everyone who made it, meaning that, that means, congratulations, you guys saved it, and you only take 10. Valen takes 20.
Excellent.
Slowly stares at the samurai with malicious intent.
That's fair. And since that was a move, that was an attack, and that was an ability, that's everything that this thing can do this turn. Which means that it's not its turn anymore. It then goes to the next person in the list, which at this point, if I remember correctly, is...
Jake.
I have a million channels. Yes, it is. It's Liam.
Yes.
Alright.
And since I'm on this turret, I think I know the I know it's an excellent opportunity to retaliate with heavy firepower.
I forgot you're still on a turret.
I'm just gonna sit and relax because my turn ain't coming up for a long time.
It's strength is 3. My heavy arms skill is now also 3. That's gonna be a total of 60 10. So let's get right into the machine gun fire. Okay, so 5, 8, 10, and 9.
5, 8, 10, 9. You just pulled it up. Oh, wait, no. 5 didn't work. But it's 6 and up. However, 8, 9, and 10 being a double means you did actually hit this thing.
Yes!
You just hit it. And if I remember correctly, the turret did 25 damage.
Yes.
Yeah, it did. So, as you just laid into this fucking thing.
How
Jesus
does
Christ.
critical
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
work
Liam.
again?
So, the way that it works is for every crit, you would do double. Actually, that's right. For every crit on a success, so if you roll a 10 and you don't meet the target number, it doesn't matter. But if you do roll 10s, you double that damage again, meaning you do it twice. So that is another 25. Jesus Christ. You
So
chunked
50
it.
damage.
Yeah, 50 damage.
Wait,
Good
Wait,
job.
how do you crit?
So,
You get
when
roll
you roll a
10s.
10, yeah, when you roll a 10, it counts as a crit. That's a double success. To do critical damage, every extra 10 that gives you a success ticks your damage again. So if you do 5 damage and you roll your 4s, you roll 4 and you get your crit twice, that means that you do 10 damage. And then so on and so forth. Basically, every crit you do gives you an additional tick of your damage. Which Liam did, literally at the cusp of it, meaning congratulations, you did 50 damage. Son of a bitch. Alright.
Somehow that didn't sound like very much of a
Sure.
genuine
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, following. Okay, so yeah, following this onslaught by this large samurai adjacent mech, Liam shielded his eyes and ducked down behind the turret, just getting grazed by some of this damage along with some of his other companions. Then, reconstituting himself, gets back up on the turret, braces it against himself, aims, his optics focus in on the tall mechanized behemoth. In his vision, target locked, and mentally he says to himself, open fire, and he lets it rip right into its head.
Alright, roll your attack.
Do not.
Well, I mean, actually, no, I think that was my attack. I'm just
Yeah.
describing it.
Oh, okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
'cause he already
I
rolled
thought
it,
you were
remember?
doing an ability. My bad.
No,
Sorry.
no,
Nope.
that was
That's the turret.
Yeah, that was the
that's my
turret.
turn.
So, oh no, it's not just your turn. That was just an attack. If you want, you can use an ability. Or you can move, which I doubt you want to.
From behind this turret? No, thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to move, but you can still use an ability, or you can just save your action until something comes up.
That is an interest. That is thing. Because in story, I don't know if he would have this ability yet, considering what's transpired so far.
Yeah, if there's any point in time where unlocking an ability would happen, it's probably when there's a deadly killer robot trying to murder you and your friends that just landed on the hood of your car.
Which, yeah, no. Now that I think about it, let's see. So who here looks like they could use some extra soak from amongst you?
To look at your frontliners, I suppose. Technically, Isaac isn't here, so the only frontliners that are there are Valen and Prim.
Wait, so
Hey, Prim.
by defense?
No, remember, your resilience reduces damage you take.
Okay, so soak is resilience.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, I forgot to reduce some damage from that. So wait,
Actually, yeah, I need to reduce some of that damage too, because mine's 3. So
Yeah, I think I could have reduced some damage too because I don't think I think I also forgot my hit points, stamina, like resilience, all that. ST regen.
Thankfully, your resilience is equal to your strength.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what's your strength?
Instead of a 1, it's actually a 3 now.
Okay, that means that you reduced the 15 damage you took by 3, so you only took 12.
Okay.
Oh, what about that
I
explosion?
only took 7.
The explosion.
Yeah. We reduced
What?
that?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sorry. That also gets reduced. Everything gets reduced. All damage is reduced by your strength every time you take it.
Also, just threw something on Iris most wanted.
Must check.
Yeah, that gets a little chuckle.
Okay, a single exhale.
Not a
That's all.
laugh.
That's all I asked for. That's all I ask.
Ha 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 ha.
And now you're just forcing it.
wait, what?
Where I showed up.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Indubitably.
ability-wise, Liam's going to look over towards Prim. He's going to think to himself for the briefest of moments, and he's going to start formulating something in his head, quite literally, as calculations and formulae, like just blow past him in his vision, as he begins to mentally construct something to help out one of his allies. And concentrating as hard as he possibly can, using all of his literal and metaphorical mental energy, is going to reach out towards Prim, and from close to her is going to appear this translucent mechanical figure armed with a shield, as I'm going to deploy a Cabal Protector near Prim.
Nice. And for just I know what it does, but for the party, what does that do?
If I can read this real quick. Liam designates an ally within range to receive assistance from a Protector construct. The Protector is tied to the ally and follows them, giving them 3 extra soak value as long as Liam has them active. And it has a range of medium.
Yep.
And I presume Prim is within medium range.
Prim is indeed within medium range.
Hell yeah. So yes, Prim, your soak value has increased by 3.
Yeah!
Prim is gonna see this and notice that it was Cabal's doing as he's conjuring up his protector. And she's gonna look at him and say,
Take it back.
Liam gives a very slow, somewhat slightly pained thumbs up in her direction.
Thankfully, he doesn't have a face yet, so he can't. Well, yes, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, no, I do have a face. Yeah, it looks pained. Yeah, from what he can tell, from his now very expressive face, he looks rather
Upset.
a bit uncomfortable.
I have
He has
Cabal
a face
and
and it
anime on my side.
I have Cabal and anime on my side.
Yeah. He looks rather uncomfortable, or he looks a little bit uncomfortable as he's trying to concentrate on this, but he is doing his best.
Oh, good. All right. Next, if I remember, that would be your turn then. So you've
Yes,
used all
that's
3
my
of your actions. Now we move on. Dimian and I believe Doku got the same initiative. So from you guys could act either independently. You can decide who would go first, or you can act together. It's entirely up to you if you want to formulate a plan.
What is she doing? Her best.
Her best.
Mm-hmm. I think. Doku's currently in the other car with that panic soldier.
Yeah, which is pulled up next to you. Yeah. By the way, he died.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I
Unfortunate.
rolled that save. Yeah, I rolled that save, and he only had 2 decks. So there was, unless he double crit, he did not. He died. The explosion fucking killed him.
Oh dear.
Damn, and here I was trying to be a good person. Never
Fine.
doing that again.
You did your
You
best.
tried being a good person, but sadly, it's okay. If you remember correctly, you have that one that crit and punched and dented Isaac, so you've got 1 guy left.
Hmm.
How come he didn't have to say?
No, he was too far away. He's unconscious and pulled to the side because Isaac beat the shit out of him, and he went, I don't hear a fuck about. And then Isaac was like, we're just gonna bring you off the battlefield, buddy.
Hmm.
Oh wait, that guy's dead?
No, he's not dead. He's still alive. It was the driver of Doku's vehicle that died because that thing landed and it blew up.
I thought the drunk guy died. I was about to be sad. Okay, no, I'm good. Now we're good.
Okay, great. Well, I have a car now.
Of a car now. Yeah, like I said, you and Dimian can either act together because your initiatives lined up exactly the same, or you can act independently. It's entirely up to you what you'd like to do.
Well then, you got any plans?
I
Plans?
plan on not being directly in front of this thing and making
Yeah,
it.
it's early on your hood.
Yeah. I plan on making it as difficult for this thing to hit me as possible.
Is it a mech or is it the
Robot.
It's a humanoid robot.
Oh, okay.
I think. Hmm.
I think nuh-uh.
What do you mean?
So, what kind of like mech does it look like?
Wait, what was that, Doku?
What kind of mech does it look like?
It looks like a samurai,
It
made
looks
of
like
metal,
Mm,
holding with wings made of stars and a sword made of the night sky.
oh, wait, hold on, let me see. Oh, does it have like a little access panel? Hatch?
Not that you can see.
Can I look for it?
You know what, Doku? I'll let you look for one. Give me a perception skill roll.
I'll even help you out by trying to keep it busy. I'm going to use one of my abilities called Beleaguering Undergrowth, used it before. I'm going to spend the stamina to more or less. First, I'm going to kick open the door next to me, like fucking jump out, maybe even like stumble, hit the dirt, pull myself away from the giant murder robot that just landed on my hood and exploded. Pull myself up and rip out a vine that has started growing on the underneath of my cloak, and then, like a bola, throw it. And knowing this creature, disarming probably isn't going to work too fucking well.
By the way, how do I roll that? Like, do I just total the willpower and the rank of the skill?
believe so. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted. Yeah. So you take your ranks in your attribute that's associated. Then you take your ranks in that skill. You combine those numbers and you roll that many d10s.
Okay, so if I have one rank in an attribute and one rank in a skill, I would always roll 2d10 at least.
Yes, you would.
Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, first episode is gonna be the hardest once we actually come to understand the new rules.
Yeah, new rules are here. I didn't expect it to go super clean. Even I'm trying to remember, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, I got 3 10s, 1 8, 1 9, 2 3.
3 10s? Holy
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So that's
No.
a total of
How
8 successes.
How many were 8 successes. Yeah, okay. Well, considering that you only need to get 5, okay. You blew past it. Through the explosion and the cybernetics that you're bearing witness to, Doku, now that this guy is dead, wiping your eyes a little bit, you can turn to see it positioned on the car's hood next to you, with Dimian and Cabal shooting at it. Well, Dimian rather sitting there preparing something, while Cabal is laying into this thing with the turret, hoping to try and stop it. And you notice just from the back, there seems to be not necessarily an access panel, but there seems to be a hatch of some kind. It's on there, but it's glowing faintly, right in the center of its spine.
Wow.
It is protected.
It is protected by what?
Just a metal plate.
Oh, metal plate. That's
It
pretty
seems, yeah, it seems as though its wings are coming from that point.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go up to it.
You're gonna go up to it, okay?
And then I wanna use like a pair of my very, very trusty little knives and try and jam it out.
Okay, fair enough. Making it so you've used your move action, you've climbed out of the vehicle, you're gonna make an attack action now. So this is your last action. Make your attack.
Okay, so that's dexterity plus small arms, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, nice.
How many successes? I had to pick the child.
2,
What's-
3.
Anything
there's a
above
crit also.
anything 6 and above is a success. Though.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woo, okay,
Yeah.
you just made it. All right, cool. Your attack goes through.
Or
and
it's,
how much damage does those do?
There's a crit in there.
Yeah, he got a crit.
Oh, that's right, crit. Okay, so that's double your damage. How much did you do?
I don't know. What's the
no,
damage?
your needles are 5. Small arms are 5 generally.
5 plus dex in this case.
Yep, 5 plus dex. So,
That'd be 11 damage per
Good.
instance.
and that means that's 22 damage. Fuck. Okay.
Then
Wow.
I could lobotomize someone with that.
Yeah, you really could. So the question then becomes, in moreover a more important thing, how are you doing that? Describe the scene of you climbing out and then fucking stabbing this robot in the back.
Well, it's pretty simple, you know. He's a kid, he's a frog, you know. Climbing stuff is fairly easy. He just puts a hand on he jumps, puts a hand on the roof of the car, and it kind of flips himself onto it. And while the samurai is kind of distracted with Primrose being the primary aggressor,
Right now,
and
trying to kill Dimian, but yeah.
oh yeah, with Dimian being the primary aggressor, and I think Liam also kind of doing stuff around it.
Yeah, Liam going ham into it with a mountain machine gun.
Yeah,
It's down.
yeah. Well, as the spray of bullets calm down, and the samurai probably not having, you know, small frog children, now actually bear children on its radar,
Now bear child.
or actually a kid with a bag over his head has it on its radar.
Like, just a bag over your fucking head. I'm not famous anymore.
Yeah. He locates the little glowy power thingy, or I don't know if it's a power cell, I don't think it is, at the back of his spine. I think, yeah, I could probably get my grubby mitts on that. And to get to sort of like pull it out as one would with like two toothpicks on a battery cell that you can't quite get a hold of. He jammed his little, what are they called, pins on either side of it, and sort of like shoves it in there and pushes to kind of pull it out.
Interesting. Getting the panel off was the hard part. Now, to actually get this thing out is going to require a little bit more time. I will say you were able to get the panel off, and
Okay.
with your smack, it sparks, and the thing jumps, and you hear a quick as it is adjusting to that. With the metal panel flying off, you see something slightly familiar for Doku, if you would remember as a different thing, as there's a shard of a crystal inside of this thing's back. A purple crystal, and it's glowing.
Huh. Oh, hey, wait a second. Purple crystal, like the crystal that we had with us for a while?
And like
That
the
could be
crystal,
one of them.
and like the crystal inside of Valen.
Yeah, like the crystal inside of... Yes! The
Don't eat
soul
it.
crystal?
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Don't eat it.
Mind you, this is a fragment of one, and unlike Valen's, which is a little bit more unrefined, I think is the best way to put it, more raw, this looks like a shard of a refined crystal.
Well, skullduggery is one of the good news.
Skullduggery has been pretty good. Yeah, if you actually want to steal the thing, you could, but you're gonna have to skulldugger the fuck out of it because you're in combat, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a tough save.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try.
Well, you can't this turn. You used the
Ah!
reaction. Well.
So,
Okay.
Is Doku that's glued to the samurai now?
Goku is on its back, stabbing it.
I imagine he's like a frog on like a glass like window pane or something like that, and he's just like stuck.
You can shoot at me.
Oh
I can take it.
this child.
no, we can't.
You can't
I
take.
survived once. I can survive again.
You can't take 400.
You can survive a shot.
You can't take
There
400.
is a precedence.
You can't take 450 caliber rounds per second.
And I can only fire so many of them.
Anyway,
Not that I
Dimian,
want to fire them at you.
Dimian,
Let's just be clear.
Dimian is doing a combat roll out the door as he's coming up, and he's slinging a bola of vine at the robot samurai. One end anchors into the hood of the car, the other wraps around the hilt that's in its hand, and is going to attempt to, through the vine's own muscle action, pull the sword down to embed into the car, make it harder for it to use.
That's pretty smart. Alright, what type of save does this thing have to make to not be, I guess, would this
Originally,
be a disarm at this point?
it would be a disarm. In this case, originally it was meant to be a fortitude save, and now it would, I think, be a strength save.
Okay.
Which is
strength
it's
alright.
probably going to have quite a lot of dice to throw at. It would need to make 6 successes.
Alright, well, there we go.
It is based off my willpower.
Yeah, I know it is. It's good. Alright. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I feel less bad. Okay. Do you have to make 2 separate ones, or are you just trying to bind the sword, by the way?
Just the sword.
Just the sword.
Basically, it wraps into the hood, then wraps around the sword, and then pulls taut together, and then yanks the sword down, hopefully out of its hand, maybe even into the hood of the car.
Okay. And it was 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Whew. All right. Funny enough, if one thing is true, the one dice I'm rolling is going in jail. So, fucking asshole. So shockingly, mainly because it's taken aback by Doku of all things, it doesn't really perceive what you're doing, and it failed. So
Wonderful.
It is stuck in there.
It was this or try to blind it. And
Yeah, no, that would have been not a good idea.
yeah, it's probably got all kinds of sensors. Also, if getting shot in the face with 50 caliber rounds wouldn't blind it, then blind in the face wouldn't do it. Third act, I've moved. I've used an ability. Third action, I'm going to shoot this thing. Or I'm going to attack it. As he then comes back up onto his feet, takes several pedals back, and then stamps his foot as a sharp, woody root lunges up from the ground and spears into it.
Go for the attack.
That is a base damage of 5, I believe. Seven. Roll willpower plus manifestation, bringing that up to 11. I'm getting this correctly, right? It's manifestation plus associated stat.
For an ability, or are you just attacking normally?
I'm attacking with my typical ability. Oh, actually, would that count as using
Then
two
yes,
abilities?
it would be your manifestation based and your attribute as well. You got it.
Okay. Oof, that's a 11d10. Oh wow, that's a lot of ones.
Oh my god.
That's a surprising amount of ones. That is a 9, 8, and an 8, so that's 3 successes.
You failed.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
So I'm guessing as he stamps down, more or less just kind of, holy shit, that worked, and then goes for the attack, this woody root sprouts up and it dodges out of the way.
Yeah, no, it doesn't necessarily let go of the sword, but it sees the spike coming up, it raises its own foot and stamps it back down.
Oh shit.
Imakiri countered her.
Up that the stamina for that one as well. And that's my turn. Shit.
Sounds good. Well then, now that it's seen what you were trying to do, and it's not too happy, I believe it comes back around to this thing's turn. For its second turn.
Oh no, bro.
We...
It has 2 turns.
It does have 2
It's a
turns.
boss monster, so yeah, I guess it
Boss
does.
monsters, generally when I run them, have multiple initiatives.
No, bro.
Well, since Dimian bound its blade of stars itself to there, because you got the blade in there, yeah.
Yeah, assuming that the blade was like extruded and could get lodged in.
Yeah, there we go. That's really nice because that means it has to waste one of its turns to do this, but there is a way out. It deactivates its manifestation for free, and then using one of its actions has to reactivate it to get its fucking sword back.
Turned off his lightsaber and turned it back on
He
again.
literally turned it off and slammed it, slid it back on. But he can't. Oh, now I have to decide what it can do. That was actually really bad. I didn't think I needed 3. You know what? It can do this though. After yanking itself free, or rather turning it off and reactivating it, with its blade now curved over its head, it narrows straight ahead, not just to Cabal, but to the entire vehicle that is there. It lunges back to long range, so it's now in front of both of the vehicles, and activates its cleaving space ability, taking its blade, extending it even further out to a large size, and then swinging straight down on top of Cabal and on top of the vehicle. Uh-oh. So, I need to roll. That is... okay. And we roll. Success. What's your defense, Cabal?
My defense is 5.
And it just got 5. No crits though, which is
Okay,
nice.
good.
As it swings down with this massive blackened blade, it cleaves straight into the vehicle, tears through it, and cleaves right into Cabal as well for 30 damage.
Ooh.
As it lunges backwards. Cabal, you begin to smell something unfortunately familiar from this vehicle. As it does its backflip, slashes down, and lands back in front of the other vehicles. You smell that Genesis in the air. It's electrical. Very similar to just a few moments ago when it went to blow up. It doesn't detonate
Liam.
yet, but it's about to.
Liam already, now definitely consider.
I'm letting you know because I rolled the car's fortitude
Holy shit.
and I actually succeeded all 5 of them. Fucking 9, 6, 6, 6, 6. What the fuck?
The devil.
Anyway.
The devil.
Yeah, no. Congratulations, the devil saved you. This thing's going off next. You didn't blow up. This is when Valjean's turn would be, but he's not here. So,
Can I use something though?
what do you want to do?
You know what we talked about prior to session, right?
Oh
Right, you remember?
yeah. It's a good use for the Destiny dice if you want to use it.
Yeah, dramatic entrance.
Okay, go for it, Valjean. Last we've seen Valjean, Primrose was the only person to see him as he fell into a dark abyss of which you could not find him. Since this battle has started, Valjean has been missing.
An 8.
Oh, you succeeded. All right, no negatives. You have
Yeah,
your
no-
Destiny dice. Describe what you want to do, and then I will approve it or deny it. And once I can, the scene is yours.
Real quick. We were in a shack, right?
You guys were in a little shack, yeah. You fell into that pit, which took you down pretty far. You did slip into your world, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I slipped into my world. For a brief second, like there's like some sort of gravitational anomaly happening. Can the whole that small like little shack area just boop? It goes, it just like within a split second, it disappears and then it reappears, or not necessarily reappears. It disappears. Valjean appears right up there, and then all the rubble falls into the hole.
You collapsed the shack.
Yeah, no, I collapsed that area, and then Valjean just appears right in front of it, and then all the stuff falls back inside of it. That's the plan.
Valjean is returned with a dramatic entrance of using his Destiny dice, which doesn't take an action, by the way, so you still have all your actions. Valjean, you've arrived on the scene, having filled in the pothole and destroyed the place in the process.
I feel like I've been falling for you. Oh, what's going on? Just looks up at, just looking at the giant samurai. I guess with that, I will use. How far away would you say I am from the samurai?
It's probably long range away from you, considering that's how far Primrose was prior to actually getting in there.
And how is he still being bound by the vines, or did he just kind of get his ass out of that?
He was able to get his sword out at the cost of an action because he could turn it off and turn it back on.
Okay, but he himself otherwise is not messed with, right?
Yeah, no.
Not-
Right now, he just did a back spring basically and cut Cabal's vehicle in half.
Yeah.
Does it look like that's gonna blow up soon?
It is going to blow up soon. Cabal is currently trying to unseat himself from the gunner's position because he knows it's about to go.
Yeah.
Okay. With that spicy new ability that we kind of cooked up prior to session, is there a way I could place a large version of that in such a way that it will pull the robot towards the car, but not necessarily mess with Cabal?
I would let this
never
be a
mind.
part.
Doku's on top. Doku's.
Yeah, Doku's on top of this thing. Yeah, mind you,
No.
Doku just did a back spring, by the way, with this thing as it cut the car in half.
Okay. Never mind. I'm instead just gonna go for a large like rift tear ability to damage it. And that is fortune plus
Plus your
my
manifestation ranks. If that's just a base manifestation ability.
okay. That is gonna be 12d10. That is that's a lot of low ones. 7, 7, and then a 6 and a 10.
Hey, so you did just hit the thing. That's solid. All right, so, and since you doubled it, that's double damage because you crit it with it.
Yep, and since I'm using a large little rift tear, that's 2 actions, but hey, that's 34 damage.
Yikes! All right.
As it just kind of does its backflip, a large chunk of its side just disappears.
Doku didn't get hit. Almost.
Yeah, Doku didn't get hit. Thank God.
I
Anyways,
told you, I can handle it. I can deal with it.
Handle
Okay.
it.
anyways,
He was a
with that,
Lord's
I'm
heavy
gonna
hit.
use my remaining move action to kind of reposition myself and get the fuck away from it. Because I'm assuming it just as I do, it just kind of looks at me or something like that. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, it's not quite sure where the chunk got taken out of, but you probably took a chunk out of it while it was mid-air, and as it landed on the ground to deal with the child on its back, now it's got to deal with whatever just took a chunk out of it. Presumably you, who showed up with a bit of a sporadic yay.
Yeah.
It's not
Am
gonna
I
like
no
what
longer on
I
the-
plan to next.
Yeah, which would be your turn, doesn't it, Valen?
Am I
Yeah.
no longer on the thing?
You're still on the thing, yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, so I'm gonna move away. I'm gonna move away from the soon-to-be exploding vehicle and towards El Robo.
El Robo.
El Robo.
El Robo.
El Robo.
Domo
Arigato.
arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
God damn it.
At the same
Glad now
time,
they're
too. which is
speaking Elvish
amazing.
too.
You're speaking Elvish.
Domo
Anyways,
arigato, mister.
we need to do this once more because surely I only understand the process once I do it for myself. Laser, I want to point blank laser this machination of machinery.
That's fine. Do keep in mind that laser is pretty dangerous. It might crack Doku.
I can handle it.
Shame.
Damn, rolls like 10, 10.
That's what I'm hoping to the Lord above that it does happen. It would be so fucking funny.
I can handle it.
No, you can't. You'll see. So what do I need to roll for this?
Your laser ability, correct?
Yep.
How many ranks
So-
do you have in your laser ability?
That should be what? Oh, hold on.
Better question.
Ability-
How many upgrades do you have for it?
Yeah, 1. So that means I
Okay.
put 1 rank into it, right?
Yep. You already get a free rank. So you didn't do anything to it. So that's 1 dice plus your attribute. What's the attribute on it?
Wait. No. I have an upgrade on it. I have an
Yeah,
upgrade.
So remember, whenever you unlock a new ability, because it starts at level 1, you get an upgrade for free.
Oh.
Yeah, no level zeros anymore. That was really stupid.
Okay. So I have one. My attribute that mainly uses willpower.
Okay,
which I
so then
have
you take-
technically an 8 on because my funny manifestation boost.
Fair enough. All right, so then it would be 9d10.
Oh boy! Please, Heavenly Lords above. It would be so fucking funny.
Heavenly lords above.
Above? You below it?
Please.
9
Funny.
d10. Please. I'm gonna cry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You just made it.
Nah, it takes some boring. I think it was 18 damage, was it?
It
no,
would take 18.
No. It would take 17.
17. Doku, you take 17 damage also.
Oh, great. Let me just add that, which is reduced by 3.
As suddenly, Valen, I'll let you describe it, how you blast this thing with a laser, including Doku.
Valen doesn't like being exploded. Doesn't like being hit by stars. Doesn't like robots. Well, this robot, to be exact.
No offense, Cabal.
No offense, Cabal or Primrose. You
They're the good
what's
ones.
it called? So leaving the vehicle that is very soon to explode. Valen is going to walk up, very nonchalant, and as she approaches, she's just going to put a hand to the equivalent of its stomach and shoot a laser through it.
Ooh.
When I say point blank, I literally mean point blank. With one, okay, she does that with one arm, technically costs 204. Then with her other arm, because funny abilities are fun, I want to grapple it.
Hey.
Oh no, bro.
What's it? The DC from beforehand was willpower plus manifestation, but I don't know how that translates into
So you're using another ability, correct?
yes.
So with that, it would still be the same, except instead of actually that would be dead on. It would be you would roll an amount equal to your ability and your attribute. So instead of manifestation, it's plus your attribute. That's what you're rolling to try and grapple.
Huh?
Let me try that again. Sorry, Eddie is screaming and it's throwing me off.
Also, I'm due for since rank 1 on thingy what's it I need to at some point give an upgrade to this ability, but that's fine.
Yeah. So you're trying to make the grapple, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, easy enough. How many ranks do you have in that ability?
Technically 1 because
We didn't level it. All right, so that's one
Yeah.
dice. Now, what's the associated attribute? Yeah.
fortitude.
Okay, so with that in mind, how many ranks do you have in fortitude?
Technically 8 as well.
Right, you upped those, so it's just 9 again. So that roll is all
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah, Valens bumped their stats. That was their biggest thing.
Yeah, my biggest thing is technically my base stats, my highest stats are 6s, but my manifestation gives me bonuses to those stats. So
All right, and how many of those were 6 and above?
hold on. 1d10. Sorry, not 1d10. 9d10. 9d10. How many were 6s and above?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yikes.
So it needs to roll above a 4. So the 4 will do damage. So the damage will still go off. If there is damage with it, I will say.
Use manifestation damage, which is 9. It takes
No,
9.
no, it takes an additional 9. Simple enough. Now I have to roll the dice, and it has to get more than 4 successes to beat your grapple. It Jules, it didn't work. I'm not even. I crit twice on my first roll, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not even gonna bother rolling the rest of these.
It's fine. Well, I mean, it still took damage.
Yeah, it still took quite a bit of damage. I think that you chunked it pretty good. Is that all 3 of your actions? Or do you still
Yeah,
have?
I
what did you
moved.
move?
I
Yeah, you
moved.
ability,
I
ability.
shot, and then I tried to grab.
Yep. Okay. It finishes off then back to the
Yeah.
top of the round with Primrose, who I'm not sure is
Hey,
still there.
Keep
I'm
in
here.
mind. Also, I'm like face to face with this fucker.
You're face to face with this thing. Doku's on its back, freshly charred. Now, before I go into the next round, does anyone want to use a Destiny dice? Usually, where I like to remind people you have them.
I mean, what is that even?
I thought you might get a chuckle out of
It's
that.
the laser.
I was hoping you get a chuckle.
I'm a firing my laser.
I'm really sad.
Oh.
None of it. I was really hoping for like 4 crit because I thought that it would be fucking hilarious with Doku on the back. Oh my god, I haven't heard I'm firing my laser in such a long time.
That's such a golden oldie of a meme.
Yeah,
It's
it
an
was
ancient meme.
peak middle school.
There is a moment, by the way, because we had to retcon real quick one thing. Valjean forgot to roll his fizzle chance, and when we did, it failed. So that's okay, because actually fits in. It's okay. This actually fits in. Which, by the way, that's the first fizzle Valjean has ever had.
Wow.
As it chunked it, something began to move beneath the metal as the metal itself began to forcibly reform, basically repairing the damage. Mind you,
that's not funny.
this
Wait,
is
hold
just
on.
a thing. This is just a thing it can do. So,
Speaking of regeneration, I forgot to add my health back. So
oh yeah, don't forget you get to regenerate because your stamina pool is your health pool. Primrose,
Yeah.
you are at the top of the
Still
turn.
triple digits.
You are at the
Oh.
top of the turn. So what you've missed is Liam's car is about to explode because the robot cut it in half. Dimian had pinned its sword in there, but this thing turned its sword off and then turned it back on and got free.
Right.
Doku is on its back and has pried off a panel to reveal a shard of a refined crystal in its back, powering its wings. And then Valen blasted a laser through it after Valjean used the Destiny dice to arrive and fill the hole in, and is now on the scene. Doku just got blasted with a laser as well. That is where we are at. It just landed in front of the vehicle, similarly in front of Doku, Valjean, not Valjean. Similarly in front of Doku, Dimian, and Liam, as it landed on the ground. Doku's on its back. Valen is in front of it.
Okay, I see.
It's getting jumped.
Right. Wait, so where has it moved?
It's basically it's still close to you. It just backflipped pretty much right in front of you. You're within short range of it.
Right. Okay. And Doku's on its back.
Doku's on its back.
Is it facing me or is it facing away from me?
It's facing away from you. Its back is to you.
Right.
You can see
so
Doku.
Would I have noticed the crystal then? Is Primrose like privy to what Doku has noticed?
You can make a perception, and I would honestly probably let you do it just for free, because you're not doing it in the heat of combat. It's just there. Yeah, it's fine. I'll let that go.
In the
Okay.
heat of battle.
I've got a rank 2 ranks in perception.
And then
So
it's
let me-
perception plus your willpower then.
Right, so willpower is 1, perception is 2, so that's 3d10. A 9, a 1, and a 7.
Okay, you don't see it. You see Doku stab this thing in the back, and then the panel goes flying off, and you see a glint of something, but it's probably just like circuitry, if anything.
Okay. Well, I'm still. Thing is, Primrose is still in very much yes, I'm facing off this samurai opponent as a fellow blade user. And seeing the back panel open, she's gonna think, oh, well, that's a good place to strike, probably. And she's gonna go for attempting to hit a soft, sensitive spot on its back, and trying to anger it so
It doesn't stab
more...
Doku.
Yeah, trying to angle it so it doesn't stab Doku, but at the same time, trying to pry it deep enough to where she's drawn aggro from it, so it's not gonna go towards the car and towards other people, hopefully.
The car's about to blow up, so that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, hey, fight me.
Car is about to explode up.
Yeah, that car's a, that
Explode
yeah
up?
car yeah the car is
No,
about
no.
to blow up.
And
Don't
I
act
heard
like I knew about
Karia
it.
when you first said it.
Karia's about to blow up.
Karia's about to teleport in and blow up.
Kari's about to blow
Isekai.
up like you don't know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Alright.
did you
Right.
isekai me?
I didn't ask for an isekai episode. Anyways,
It's
I
Isekai
did.
just to get exploded and sent right back.
yeah, exactly. Why me, damn it? Anyways, I will say this, Prim. If your attack misses, you will hit Doku and still deal the damage.
Do we know
Can you
what
live with
its
me?
defense is?
Do you know
on-
now? No, but you could probably figure it out.
Well, you said that I almost hit it, and I had 2 successes on the first attack of this entire combat encounter, so I'm going to assume its defense is a 3. Based on what you said, unless you lied for some reason.
Oh, I didn't lie, but
Okay,
I
so
will
I'm gonna
say
assume
that
it's a 3 at most a 4.
I will say
maybe
that
a
someone
4?
someone rolled a 3 and they didn't hit.
Oh. Has anyone gotten to 4 successes?
Yes.
Has anyone?
It
like,
has.
people
it
have
has 4.
successfully
I'm
hit
not gonna.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
successfully,
trying to go back
successfully
into
hit it.
Player's
typically
Cage.
most,
I hit it
most
with
the-
the turret.
Most of the hits that
I'm just gonna-
managed to get it were fives.
Right, that was after that.
Yeah.
Jake hit it with the turret. He got a. It was above a 5, you said?
I said most of the people who managed to hit it were people who rolled 5 successes.
Okay.
That's what we had. We're mostly got. We mostly working on.
Okay, I see. I have one that does 6 dice and one that does 7. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna jump in front of it and try and aggro it that way and hit it from the front.
Valen is
So-
actually chest to
That-
chest with it. So if you
Yeah,
miss,
I'm pretty
you
much.
get
I am
Valen.
legitimately chest to chest.
Oh, okay. I don't have any other choice then. Hitting it from the back, I guess.
Nice.
Oh my.
Are-
Oh.
Oh.
I hit it from the back. Okay, so Plasma Blades is a 60-10, if I remember correctly. It's 5 plus the rank, yeah, so it is 60-10. So, what counts as success? Anything above a 5?
6. Yeah, no. Yeah. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are all successes. 10s are double successes. So count those as 2.
I got 4 No, I got a 9, a 10, and a 6. So that's 5 successes.
A 9,
9.
a 10, and a 6 would
1,
be
2,
4.
3. Oh, that's 4. Never mind. Yeah, 4 successes.
That's okay because its defense has actually been 4. Just no one's rolled.
Okay.
No one's gotten. Everyone's gone above. So, with 4, you do manage to hit and not kill Doku. How much damage?
Very good. It is. Hold on. I had to take my glasses off for a second. I can't see. The damage is a 10 on that ability.
Okay. Well, since you crit and succeeded along with it, then that's 20.
Nice. That's the Plasma Blade. Now going for the other hand, which is the Katana.
At-
7. Oh boy. The freebie. That's even more. And I crit again.
Oh fuck.
Wait, what? I missed that one. What are you doing? You're hitting with the sword?
Yeah, with this Katana. I hit it again and I crit again. Because that's
Now,
8,
did you
7,
hit-
7, 10.
Okay. 8, 7, 7, 10. Yeah,
1,
you hit
2,
it.
3, 4, 5, yeah. So that's another
And
20 damage, because you
That's
said the
40
this one
damage
was-
total.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do its reductions, but
Slash! Fight me.
you just poked around Doku.
Yeah.
Fine blade work.
Good. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, yeah, there you go. Move //. No destiny dice to be accounted for. It's this thing's turn. And now with Valen on its front, Doku on its back, and Primrose also now stabbing it, I get to do this. As it takes its sword, flips it upside down, stabs
Don't
it back
nail
into the
spin.
ground,
Don't tornado spin.
No, don't worry. It's not gonna tornado spin. It's gonna blow up. So.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah. I need a deck save, please, from everybody.
Oh,
Okay.
Everyone.
Oh shit.
Not everybody. So everybody, because this is a large radius attack, and everyone is close.
And the amount of dice is equal to your dex rank?
Yes,
Yeah.
your dex rank is the amount of dice.
I know I don't care about deck saves. I just
Oh,
I
double
it.
turns. Let's go.
Wow!
I didn't think I was close to that. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh well, yeah, no. Valjean, actually, I forgot. You popped up on the other side. Valjean, you're fine. You don't need the dex
Okay,
save.
good. Okay, I live. I was gonna fail that. I live.
Are successes
Oh.
6 and up?
yes.
Yep, everything is 6 and up,
Okay.
and
So-
10s are doubles.
That's 3.
Okay, so that's 1, 2. That's
I got
2,
4.
4, 5, 6 successes.
I got 4 successes.
I got 2 successes.
Oh, Doku, I'm sorry.
Doku.
I only got one
alright.
success. I don't mind.
Yeah, Valen, you're getting hit too, but I expected that.
Yeah,
Y'all ate up the good rolls.
I
Demi,
never
what did you
got
get?
no go rolls.
Got 3.
Okay. Anybody who got a 4 and above, you only take half damage. Half of this is, if I have to check the thing real quick, because I am remembering its ability, but I need to make sure it's not 25. Oh, good, it's not. All right. Oh, yes, it is. It's actually. There we go. Fun. It's 20. Okay, good. All right. So, everyone who got below a 4, you take 20 damage as you are blasted by the exploding nebula. Everyone who saved, you only take 10.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Well, also minus the resilience.
Yes, and remember
Right.
your resilience. Yeah, take your resilience into account.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Another ancient meme, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, it's pretty ancient.
The more you hurt me, the more I will hurt you.
It doesn't really regard you.
I pull out the blicky.
But since
I
God,
pour a bucket
oh,
of water
Liam.
over it.
Liam, I'm so sorry, dude. I just realized what I'm about to do.
Oh no.
Because Valen was technically in front of it directly, and it did a backflip to face you guys, and it is within long range, and you haven't gotten out of the turret yet.
Yeah, because I haven't been able to, because I can't move.
Can't move yet.
Hey, didn't he have turns left over?
No, Liam used his action to give Primrose more
Yeah.
soak. So
Oh,
more resilience.
Well,
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. I have more soak. How much more do I have?
3 more.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so you really only took because you made the save, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, out
Wait,
of that
no,
ability,
how,
you only
how
took.
much was the save? I got 4 successes.
You made it.
Okay.
Meaning you only took 10 damage, which is reduced by your 3 resilience already, and then the extra resilience you got, you only took 4.
Okay.
Anyways, it's doing its slash of night again as it raises its sword over its head, swipes its arm along the blade, extends it out to long range, and slashes down on top of Valen and subsequently Liam. I am
You know
sorry.
wait,
You know
what
those
does it do to me?
It's raising its sword above its head, and the weapon the blade it used to cut down and cleave the car in half, it's now trying to blast Valen with that same attack. And because it's out to long range and it jumped backwards exactly away from the thing, it's long range away from the car, which Liam is still in.
You know those
Damn.
old YouTube AMVs where it had like three days grace songs and like in the background while some anime shit's happening? Yeah, that's what's currently happening in my head.
That's what's happening.
The
Liam
AMV
is
hell.
desperately trying to get out of the AMV hell. All right.
Liam!
Your defense is both Cabal and I need your defense both Cabal and Valen.
5.
Defense.
That's your dex.
3.
Okay, well, this is 8d10. Ugh, okay, okay. Well, raising its blade above its head and swinging right back down with that destructive wave of force, it swings down again. With a crit. that hurts. And since the crit, thankfully, because it's hitting multiple things, the crit actually only affects Valen because that it actually managed to just make a 5 because of that crit. It swings back down with 30 more damage on top of Liam, and then it doubles it for Valen.
30? That means only
Can-
60 for me.
Can I use a destiny dice for this or no?
You can. You could absolutely. What are you trying to do? Remember, Destiny Dice can be invoked at any time
Hmm.
and can be invoked by multiple people.
I don't know what for though.
I'm fine. I still have HP.
Valen really became tanky.
Yeah, and I'm still missing 100 health from my last sheet.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out what happened there.
So what can I use this destiny die for? Because I want to use it for something.
You can use it for anything. Literally, you
And
tell
I have
me
the damage.
if you can give me an explanation as to how you have managed to get out of the way. If it is plausible,
I jump off the truck.
yeah, okay,
I do a dive off of the truck.
okay, fine, fair enough.
Yeah, as Liam's trying to get himself out of this turret, trying to get himself out of the way, he sees the blade coming down again. He just says to himself, "Fuck it," and dives out of the way.
Well, roll your destiny dice.
That'll be what, just a D10?
It's just a flat d10.
All right. Please. I got a 5.
I think that
That's a
passes still.
success at a cost.
Alright, you
make
lose an
them.
alarm. Goodbye.
Maybe not an arm. As you dive from this thing, you're not able to get out in time of the resulting slash. And though you though you make it for the most part, and for all intents and purposes, you're not hit dead on, you still manage to get hit. You take half damage as it cleaves through and chunks a good portion of your shoulder off as you dive out.
Ooh. I'll take it. I shall take it.
Yeah, also, I won't lie right now.
Yeah.
I thought
think
people
he-
died for a second.
No,
I think he...
I'm very angry that
Sorry,
I'm missing
one
HP.
second. 1 second. Just trying to get the baby to take her medicine.
This is a stream brought to you by Crunchyroll. I don't know.
By
Brumchy Brawl.
Brought to you by Squish
This
Sphere.
stream,
Yeah.
this stream brought to you by. That's it. That's a joke.
Yep.
Brought
I
to you
see.
by nothing.
Brought to you by Hello Thresh.
Actually, no, Matt. I was wrong. I remember. I did the math and all that. The 100 HP missing, that makes sense. However, what isn't explained is 125 that's missing. that would inadvertently be put on the health at this point. But
That's strange.
That's
Yeah,
what it-
no, I'm not quite sure where that could have gone. Anyways, using a Destiny dice, you made it. You made it out. Congratulations. You only took half damage from that, but you were able to dive out of the way and save your ass. Who's next up
Not
on
to
the
worry.
turn order then? Because that is its turn. It can't do anything else. Liam is safe, half health, but safe.
also
So
because of how low.
half of this would be what, 15 damage?
Yes.
And and now I'm actually at half health. Yes.
I'm at like a fucking 8 or something like that. Yeah, I was gonna say at this point, probably for the first time anyone would get a chance to. Valen's looking real goopy for the first time in a long time. Oh, let me do the math. I wonder what my HP percentage is.
Rip says he took your HP.
Damn, bro, that's tough, anyways.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Medicine was acquired for the baby, thus less fussing. I'm back. Sorry about that. Now with that thing's turn out of the way, it is Liam's turn.
Right.
Sounds right.
So now, having gotten out of the way, and with some new damage to his shoulder, Liam is first going to try and move out of the way first. He's going to move away. Still keep within like a relatively decent range of everyone.
Correction, I'm at 150
And now-
HP.
And now I'm wondering, because I'm already like concentrating on an ability, can I then summon a manifestation and still concentrate on both?
Yeah, so there's no concentration specifically in this system. You are just spending more stamina to upkeep multiple things at the same time. So yes, you could.
Right. Also, speaking of upkeep, upkeep is when it's each of our turns, yes, or when it's just
At the beginning of your turn, you spend your upkeep. Yeah.
okay. All right. That's gonna be that first, but now Liam is going to quickly look at the weapons he procured before, the two little pistols. He's not sure if they're really going to count for much, but he's instead going to stow them back. He's going to concentrate once again. Some color is going to begin to pulsate a bit along the kind of carbon fiber, or not really carbon fiber, but kind of nano metal sort of composition of his arms. Or he eventually like pushes and pushes and pushes before one of his arms kind of the sort of holographic panels thing begin to kind of coalesce onto his right arm, and seemingly assembling into something as slowly but surely they all fall into place, forming the holographic visage of a literal arm machine gun. As I would like to use my manifestation to summon a heavy arm, a ranged heavy arm specifically.
I see. Well, then you do.
And can I then attack with...
Did he cut out for anybody else?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Could I then attack with it?
Yes, you absolutely
With
could.
my... Okay,
Technically,
alrighty.
technically by manifesting what you wanted, you get your attack out of it because you're using your manifestation actively.
Yeah, his arm is effectively turned into a literal like arm minigun construct. And he's going to aim at the mech, take a knee, and like before, let it rip. Let's see, that's because it's level 5. That's going to be 11d10.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Actually, no, not 6.
Oh wait, he double
10
crit. Oh,
successes.
that's a times
And
3.
double-
Oh,
Yeah, and double crit, by the way.
And since it was 10, that means that it's 30.
Yes, 30 damage.
are you just shooting this thing up? It's trying,
With
and you're like,
yes, the projectiles that come out are not so much physical projectiles as much as they are mental energy condensed into quote unquote solid projectiles.
And you light
Literally
this
mind
thing
bullets.
Up. Yeah, no, you literally light this thing up with your brain. So, congratulations. And ding, 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 ding. It's
I guess
insane.
Jake is taking Vera's role this
There a
session.
spot right now of all the fucking crits.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, then. Is that your turn?
Well, I moved. I summoned a manifestation. And I attacked, so what else could I do? Probably I mean I think I already did like everything I wanted to do, so I think that'll be it.
You can just hold your action, and if something comes up, then you can use it.
You know what? Yes, yeah. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll do that.
Fair enough. Yeah, no wasted actions here. All right.
Yes.
You hold and wait for a new opening. All right. With that in mind, who's next up on the initiative order here? Let's go ahead and see. If I remember correctly, it is Dimian and Doku. Let me double check. Yes, indeed. All right, you two. Who's doing what?
Demi.
Yes, Doku.
What's the plan? Because I don't know what happened. Did he explode?
He exploded. He did a few other things happened. First of all, I'm going to regain some stamina. And seeing that we've all been very, very heftily blasted, and everybody seems to be very firmly concentrated around the robot, except for Liam.
Yeah.
Who is in a rough way in his own right. You can only use an ability once per turn, correct?
You can only use
Yes.
the same ability once per turn.
Okay. I couldn't. Going for maximum effect. I'm going to spend the extra stamina to do a wide area heal. Taking out a big juicy flower bud, wrapping it up in a piece of vine, and then using that as a sling. Basically, I whip it into the air above the group. It explodes and comes down in a shower of healing dew. What that'll do is it'll heal everybody within medium range of the. I'm going to center it on the robot. And we'll heal everybody for 11.
Nice.
I
Healing
think
good.
that would include me, I believe, because I moved about medium range away from it.
It's true. So long. What's the range on that healing again?
Medium.
Yep. Then you are within medium range.
Already.
Wonderful. Everybody gets healed for 11. It's not going to exactly
Nice.
outpace the damage, so we should still definitely put our foot to the pedal when trying to kill this thing.
But it certainly
yes.
helped.
And I'm going to once more attempt to try and skewer it with a root, spending some extra stamina on that. And 15, 48, and then cost is 12. As I will stamp my foot down, a root will come up next to me in the form of a bow with a vine tense in place of a bowstring. more wood will shoot up. I'll pluck it off the ground and prep it like an arrow, and then fire it, plunging into the ground next to the robot, rapidly sprouting into the ground, and then erupting as more sharp spikes.
All right.
Yep. Track that as well. I'll make my attack. Wait, I'm burning through stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4
Hey.
normal successes and a 10. So I got a crit.
All right, there you go. Double that damage.
Lovely. That's a total of 22 damage.
Nice. All right. All right. Holy shit, this thing is actually starting to get hurt.
It's starting to get hurt. Oh no.
Fucking hope so. Dimian on his side, he launches that healing pod, then while it's sailing midair, shoots, brings up the bow, shoots the root projectile to slam to the ground. The bud explodes in a shower of dew, and in the meantime, while that's drifting down, the root shoots up from the ground and skewers into the thing's abdomen.
And this time, it hits, once again narrowly missing Doku, who is still on its feet. But Doku feels a little tickle in his lower stomach because he got poked a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
That's my turn. Go Doku.
Yay, Team Doku. So is the gem still there? Did Primrose destroy it?
No, Primrose didn't destroy it. The thing is still going. Primrose didn't manage to hit the gem. She was hitting around the thing, so the gem is still intact.
Okay, I'm a yoink it. I'm take it.
All right, you're gonna need to make a skullduggery roll, and I'm going to promise you it's not going to be easy. You are literally riding horseback on this angry swordsman.
Oh boy, I hope it works well.
Well, how many rolls of skullduggery do you have?
9.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Wait, you leveled skullduggery 9 times?
No, I have intellect of 6 and skullduggery at 3.
Yep, fair enough.
4, 6, 6, 5, 2, 5, 3, 9, 8.
All right, everything that was a 6 and above. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see.
4 successes.
4 successes. That's not enough, Doku. I'm sorry.
Can I try again?
Not in the same turn.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna just attack the robot.
DMI enact a pretty please action anyway.
Pretty please action.
Okay.
DM,
well,
I
Go on.
I'm gonna just attack it then. In the eyes, the ocular sensors from
Into the
behind. Slash roll. Keep tabbing back into. There we go. Oh.
Exclamation point, yeah.
Okay, and that is a
5
Yeah.
5 successes.
5 successes.
Hit it.
Yay, that's 5 damage. Plus my dexterity, that's 11 damage.
11 damage. All right, not bad. This thing really is
Pins
actually
in the
good.
eyes, pins.
Yeah, one more action, Doku. Are you gonna use it on an ability, or are you just gonna stick to where you are?
Well, I guess I'm gonna activate my ability to cling to walls, so that the next time somebody tries to hit it, I can just stand on my 2 feet on it, so I'm a less, so there's less area
Stand
for
on it
them
to
to
that-
try and avoid.
I don't know if that's how that works, Doku, but that's fine.
I can just jump, defy gravity, do a flip, and land back on its.
Why are you just being a little shit to this thing?
I'm gonna do a kickflip. You
Sure.
can't do a kickflip on a samurai. Kickflips.
Vehicles hate me.
How about I do
Robots
anyway?
hate me too.
Oh, god damn it.
And we often talk
Anyways.
about having gremlins in our technology. We know who that gremlin is now. Tiny Dokus.
Yeah. Unless I can try to eat the thing. I don't think I can try to eat the
I
gem
don't
though.
think you want to do that.
I mean, I do have the ability for it.
You might have an ability to eat the gem, but I can promise you that's not going to be a very easy save to not blow up.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't want
Could
Goku
I?
popping like a
I
balloon.
don't think that counts as a type of poison.
No,
Oh.
it says no. Specifically the ability Lethal Gourmet says by adjusting any other poisonous substance. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, we're not too sure if it counts as poison or if it's
Pretty sure it does.
magic.
Yeah, but it's not of plant or animal origin, so it can't.
I mean, it had to come from somewhere.
That does mean that Doku can't ingest lead or mercury and use that.
Yeah, that's true. I can't just ingest lead or mercury.
Can't use heavy
Just
metals.
Thank God.
animals will die if if they do that.
Anyways.
Cyanide though is free game.
Yeah, that's your guys' turn, correct?
Yeah.
All right. It goes back to this thing then, I believe. Or does it go to... Yeah, no, Valjean? Is it your... No, wait a minute, it's mine. There we go. Sorry, I had to swap to my phone because the child has made it impossible to in order to see, so I have to pull this up. There it is. Yeah. Anyways, back to the samurai. Hey Doku, so you're doing your thing, yeah? You just hanging
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, I'm just hanging on.
So, okay, that's good to know. Oh god, I'm really sorry, Doku. That's fine.
Did you just say you're sorry?
It's okay, don't worry.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh my god, I'm real sorry, Doku."
But anyways, how's your health looking, Doku?
Do I want to answer
Did he?
that?
Did he just get healed? I think.
Just get healed.
F-
Doku,
just get healed.
Wait,
take a
how much did I get healed?
11.
11.
11.
Oh, okay. 56.
Okay, good. You should be fine if this hits you. All right, everybody. So, as this thing has been properly surrounded, and we now know for a fact that everyone is within medium range, I'm sure that this large ability will hit everyone. As it takes to this a 50 stamina cost ability. Jesus, I gotta reduce that. He's getting low on stamina. This thing's starlight wings expand. Opens proper, this time, with a blinding glow. As it arrives with the red light that is engulfing this thing is beginning to flash ever so slightly. The color is dimming, and then it flares. And as it does, its wings flare out, and it ascends to the sky now. Holding its blade in its hand, in front of its face, and a very similar motion to something you may have seen a little while ago in the tower. Its wings expand as it begins to call down starlight from its wings. As I activate its ability, Night of Stars. I need everyone in the area to make dexterity saves.
Oh, it got closer to me?
It's hitting a large area and it flew up into the air. Were you able to get hit by the healing?
No, I mean, I was never even hurt in general, nor was I able to get by the healing.
Well,
What
then
was
fair
it?
enough. Then no. Then you're still fine, Valjean. Valjean's just standing up in the corner he's just smoking a cigarette while the boss is aggroed on everyone else.
I'm making scrap
Wow.
castles, bro. I'm making... Oh no, bro.
Oh no, bro.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. Give me 1 sec.
Dex saves from everybody.
Something
I,
tells me I want to use a funny destiny
Double
guide.
crit it again!
Okay, so ones take off a success.
It's a
No,
10, a 10, and a 6.
Cabal's
Alright.
panic rolling and it's working, bro.
Your Cabal's in the boss room just panic rolling.
Yeah, I got 6, 10, 7. Anything above a 5, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, 6, 10, 7 is 4 successes.
Alright.
Woo, 3 successes. Not that matters.
Liam's treating this guy like an Elden Ring boss.
Yeah, no, he actually is.
Dodge
God.
roll.
I am so sorry, Valen, if anything, because this guy's got a lot of deck saves. As the Rain of Stars comes down, mind you, this is 3 actions. This is a big one. It calls down a hailfire of comets as they blast down from its wings into the ground. As everyone who did not meet the success number of 4 takes 35 damage.
Oh my god.
35, you say?
35.
Is that before or after being halved?
No, that's not halved. So if you've halved
Okay.
it, if you made the save, have 35 round up.
That'd
Cool.
be,
I'm
what?
single digit HP now.
That'd be
Oh
what,
my
7
god.
It's 17, 18, something like that?
Half of 35 would be like 18, I think. Yeah, like I said, round it
Yeah.
up. I gotta pull it. I'll pull out a calculator for you.
It's 18.
Yeah, it's 18.
Ah, okay, yeah. No, oh, yeah, okay, so now I'm below half health.
Yep, that's its entire turn. It took its entire turn to do that.
I'm so
Math
glad I actually
time.
listened and buffed my health.
Yes.
Ooh, boy! 6%
Alright.
HP.
It is Valjean, and then Valen's turn. So Valjean, it's up to you, buddy.
I leave, bro. I'm out.
I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna do what I did to my. I'm gonna do what I did to my son and leave.
You know what happens when you summon patches for Radon's fight? That's just right. Joke.
Just leave. Yeah, he disconnects.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit another large splash. But before I do that, and fortune dice is just in case. Oh my god. Another nat one. Let me roll again. Okay, and a 10. Okay, it goes through.
All right.
Okay. Finally. And I'm down to 5 fortune dice now, but that's. Oh!
Oh my god!
What did you just do?
2 crits.
Oh, good.
So that is a lot of successes actually, but it's more than 4.
Okay.
Way
tell
more
me
than-
Tell me how many.
It is so with the 2 10s, 4, a 7, 5, another 7, 6, and another 7, 7, and another in a 6, 8. 8
So
successes.
you really succeeded. All right, though. That's do your damage 3 times.
51 damage.
Ooh. Holy shit.
I would ask, how much of a chunk would I be able to take out with that much damage?
Quite a bit, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. This thing is not looking
Take off
good.
his legs. Take off his legs.
Could I take off a limb?
You probably could take off a limb, honestly. You took a big chunk out of it. What do you
Does it have? Could I target its sword? The arm it has the fucking its sword arm.
You absolutely could.
Okay, I'll take out the sword arm.
Now I'm going to roll a fortitude save on this thing. All right. Can you tell me how many successes you had?
I had 8. 8 successes.
Roll a fortitude save on this thing to see how many times it can make it. If it can make the 8, it'll keep its arm at least somewhat attached. If it can't, which I doubt it will, then let's give it a shot. No, okay. I literally this thing has a fortitude. This thing has a fortitude of 6, and I'm already giving up. Okay, wait a minute.
I give up, bro.
Oh, wait. No, 7. That's racist. Okay, that's
What?
that's fucked up. I'm mad. I got a 7. Okay, never mind. Its arm is gone. Its blade of its swords have fallen. Its arm clatters to the ground. No, it's not. It's not clattered to the ground. Its arm is gone. It doesn't have its sword anymore.
The robot just looks at
takes the
Valjean.
blade
Valjean.
out of it.
Valjean just looks over at me. Or not Valjean, the robot looks over at Valjean. That's racist.
That's fucked up, bro. Like he starts talking.
Yeah, just talks for.
That's pretty
He just
cringe.
snapped his he just snapped his arm away.
Yep, I love crits. I Anyways. That'll end my turn. I'll reposition myself again. I'll just kind of, after doing that, I'll book it in the opposite direction.
You're safe for now.
That robot just fucking gets like, he just like takes a marker and just draws angry eyebrows on stuff.
It uses its own oil to make you
Actually,
angry.
I won't move away. Instead, do I see Primrose or Cabal nearby?
You can see everybody, and
Yeah.
Primrose
Okay.
was pretty much at the base of the explosion.
Okay, Primrose, are you here?
No, she had to step away.
Okay. Cabal, are you here?
Yes.
You now have his funny sword in your right beside you.
His robot arm.
No, I just pop out the sword, and I'm assuming I took the sword as well.
Oh yeah, no, you took the sword and everything. You took the sword hilt.
Yeah. I don't know if you can use that, but try it.
I was about to say, did Valjean just like plop it next to Liam as he's like stanced up?
Alan
Yeah,
wished to
just-
cut off Liam's arm with that destiny. It would have been really funny. Put this arm on.
Put this arm on. Yeah, no. No, he's talking about the sword, but yeah, no, that'll end my turn.
Okay.
Well,
How many successes did it get, by the way?
7. It needed
Oh.
8. I was like,
Did it crit a few times? I
So
think?
close.
Yeah,
So close, yet so far away.
It had a fortitude of 6, and I went, okay, let's test its fortitude. Let's make this relatively fair, because Valjean's ability did just crit twice, but I don't want it to lose its primary method of attacking so easy. So I'm going to make it fair. Let's roll and see if I can meet an 8. And it was literally, I'm going to read these off to you because I wrote them down. 1, 7, 2, 2, 1, 10, 10.
Yeah, that got too lucky.
So close, yet so far.
It was livid.
Look.
It was like, one more success? I don't have any more.
Brownie face. Bye.
his primary method of attacking is gone, which is good, but that means it only has one move it can do.
It can only explode now, can it?
No, because that explosion was the conduit through the sword. It can only fly in the air and nuke you guys.
Oh!
Suddenly, Doku having a go at that crystal is much more important now.
Yeah! Yeah, it is!
Shut this fucker down.
I will say this. You've got it down from triple digits into double digits, and it's quickly approaching single. If you keep this up, you might be able to stop it before it gets there. Valen, it's on you.
Hey, so you know what's very funny?
What's that?
That comment how you got it down from triple digits, it's in the double digits and very quickly approaching single digits.
Yes.
I am at single digit HP. I legitimately cannot do anything.
Oh,
no.
I have to move away.
Oh no.
what's your
Valen is struggling.
Yeah, what's your regen right now?
Technically, it's a 6 HP per turn, which I technically do at the end of my turn. But I mean, it doesn't really matter when it happens.
It starts off at the top of your turn. Everything comes back at the
Oh,
top.
well, if that's the case, whoop-de-doo, 14. Still,
You do have
I
a
need-
destiny die.
yeah, no idea what I'm going to use it for. I definitely have 2 die, if I recall. Yeah, 2 die. But instead of, because I don't want Valorant 2 die, I'm just going to try to have her exit scene left. Because she can't. She has never been this low before.
Yeah, no. I know.
She is struggling to keep herself together right now. Although it doesn't do anything because speed bans are fun, use one of my actions to get away from the fight.
Yeah, no.
Which doesn't really do anything because that bombardment is wide range, larger range.
It's long range. That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, that does nothing. Movement does nothing.
Fair enough. Now I will mention, Liam, you do still have an action held.
Yes.
Just so you don't forget. And if that is all Valen can do, that means you can hold 2 actions. If you see an opportunity, you can take it. Not sure what you could do, but it's worth a shot. Now, Primrose is not here. But she did give me information as to what she would do. So we're going to deduct. We're going to attempt a Plasma Blades and a normal. Plasma is 6.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can I use my fortune die to crit fish, essentially?
I mean, you could, but you can only use a fortune die on the same roll once to avoid that.
Okay, yeah, not worth it then. Alright, there goes my idea.
That's okay. Let's see. Rolling the 6d10 for Primrose's attack. And the 7. Delete. Boom, boom, boom. Success, fail, 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 fail. Fuck, okay. Plasma Blades didn't work, but success, success, success. Success, okay, so 1 did hit, and then, okay, there we go. So that is another 10. It's really not looking good, guys. Someone's gotta hit this thing. Alright.
But actually, by holding an action, does that mean I can just use an action during someone else's turn, or is it different?
You can use it during someone else's turn. Generally, the rule is you have to kind of go, hey, can I cut in real quick? I just realized I can do something. You can also use this to combo attacks with people and wait till someone else's turn.
That is true.
Yeah, which, like I said right now, you're more than able to.
Oh, wait.
Sounds good. That's Primrose's turn. It goes to this thing's turn. And I actually just looked at its stamina. I have to roll a fortitude save.
Hooray! It's low on stamina.
Yes, it
Can
does
I
have
fortune? Can I fortune die to fuck it over? Or is that not a thing?
stamina. You can't really use a fortune dice to make so. Actually, well, no. It has to be specifically tied to yourself.
Ah, okay.
It's all right.
I'm trying to think what
You're
I can
trying
do.
so hard. I understand, and I don't blame you. It can only do this. So, because it doesn't have an arm anymore, this is its only attack. Everybody go for dex saves again.
Actually, as it does that, can I interject
You can.
with my action?
Yes, I'm telling you right now, Cabal. If you hit this thing and you crit, it can die. That is how low it is.
All right. Okay, so this attack. This is with the manifestation. All right. Well, first, I like the flavor as this thing is powering up its attack again. Cabal is going to focus once again. I imagine the cannon on his arm is like is a multi-barreled kind of machine gun type. He's then going to will the barrels to kind of condense together into almost a single barrel. A light begins to emanate from the tip of this weapon, as he's not just going to turn it into just a straight-up cannon, as he's going to just fire almost like a single cannon shot at it, and that's going to be 11d10. So let me go ahead and
It has 4 defense. You need 4 successes to hit this thing, and it will die if you crit it. I am telling you.
okay.
You
So
can
it's
fortune-
1,
You can
2,
fortune die, remember.
3. That's nope.
No, you can
Use
fortune
a
it.
fortune dice.
Raises hands.
I shall fortune dice it.
Okay, fortune dice it. You have no idea how stressed I am.
Actually, wait.
You're
Actually,
not
wait.
stressed. I'm here.
Go ahead.
No, go on, go.
All right. So yes, I would like to So fortune dice is what?
You just roll an additional d10 and replace one of yours.
Okay. I'm going to replace one of these ones. That's a 4.
Ouch.
Fuck.
Actually, well, wait a minute. So I've pulled up the player guide, and Jules, after you asked that question, I looked back and went, wait a minute. I think you can actually crit. So looking at this, you actively can continue to use your fortune dice on the same roll to try and get it to work. It burns through them, but Jules was actually correct in the thought that yes, you can do that. I wrote the system.
So how many more times can I do that?
How many more fortune do you have?
Also, and very important. Isn't it if you use your last fortune die, your luck is just gone?
No. So
Different. That has to do with
your
recovering from
fortune-
near death.
Yeah. So you don't burn so your fortune dice, right? They don't stop you from dying. It's your fortune rank that stops you from dying. So if you hit 0 HP and you have 5 fortune as an attribute, it goes down to 4, and then you can live again. If you have 1 fortune and it's 0, you live, but you can never gain fortune again. So it keeps you alive. So basically, you're burning an attribute rather than a dice.
In that case, I
can
have,
burn 2 die.
well,
Yeah.
in that case, I have 2 fortune.
You can roll one more time.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Here goes something.
That's a 6.
It did hit,
It
though.
does
I think.
succeed,
Can I-
though.
Can I combo with them?
You have a held action, don't you?
2.
Yeah, you can.
So yes, yeah, Liam fires the single cannon shot into the side of this thing.
What Liam doesn't see is behind him, Valen was charging her last laser. She just wanted to get into position.
Okay, here we go. Make your attack, Valid.
So I roll 90 for this. Come on. Roll 9d10.
Oh
Cool.
my.
That crit?
Hold on.
I
Hold
think
on.
that works.
Hold on. No, hold on. Because I'm petty.
Because I'm petty. Just keep in mind the mission
Oh.
isn't over.
Oh
yet.
my god!
Don't care. I'm replacing that 1 to 10.
That's 2 crits.
Triple.
Oh, triple
Sorry,
damage
damage.
on your laser.
Triple my. What was the damage again? I think it was 17. 17.
That's 51 damage plus Cabal's 10.
61
Get
damage.
out of here.
It had 25 health. Even if Liam crit, it would not have been enough, I realized, unless he double crit. So because Jules did this, he saved you from it going off. Jules, I can ask you, how do you want to do this, buddy? You and Cabal are firing up your last-ditch effort shot to take this thing out as its wings are spread open. It's sparking. It's on fire as purple flames are jetting from its sides at this point. It's above you and readying to bombard the entirety of your group again. Cabal, rather Liam and Valen, you are standing there ready. Please, my friends, take it away.
Who would you say fires first, Julian? You or me?
Probably you, because I'm gonna flavor as since it was a triple crit, she charges it a little bit longer.
So in that
Hell,
case,
for fun's sake, the movement her held action she was charging it this entire time because crit. That's not how that really works.
It's all flavor, dude. This thing
yeah.
fucking died.
Yeah, so this entire time she was charging it. yeah.
So in that case, Liam, aiming true, first aims for the torso, then the head, then thinks, let's knock it off balance a bit, and aims for the wing. With a single shot, it smashes into the wing, and kind of sends this thing and kind of topples it slightly, even though it's in the air. Or tilts it, I suppose, and tilts it to where it's facing directly at Valen. Cue laser.
While Valen looked like Valen was running from the scene, what was happening was she was angrily charging her last laser. She knew this wasn't going to kill her, but she knew it was going to put her in a very, very bad state. That didn't matter. She was angry. And as she said before, the more you hurt her, the more she will hurt you back. And that's exactly what she did. With this massive laser that has rarely seen, it has been rarely produced. A laser of very impressive voltage, lumosity. I think lumosity is what I want to use. Very luminous light. Yeah, a very luminous, sickly green glow burst from the mouth of Valen as she just nails it with a big fucking laser.
Ooh.
And hopefully fucking dusts it.
How much damage was your crit, by the way?
51.
Holy fuck! Oh yeah, same as mine. Yeah, no, it's dead. I think it's dead.
Also, Q after the laser, she falls on the ground because 4 health, baby.
Yeah, that's rough.
4.
I'll use its destiny dice as it flies away. No, I'm kidding. Before I could properly invoke that, I didn't. Oh my god.
Now, I hate to be that guy, but what about Doku?
Yeah.
Come on,
What
man,
about
don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
But you said I can take it.
Yeah, I can take it. Hey, Doku. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, how you doing with that 51?
How could you give Doku a dex save or something?
No. I have a way that Doku can get out of this, and it does involve a dexterity save.
Hold on. I have
Also,
something for- I
goodbye
have
to
something
that
for
fucking
this.
crystal.
Yeah.
Hey, it might have lived. We don't know. We don't know how strong those things are. Where is it? Where is it? Where is
Depends
it?
on
Where
if
is it?
we,
Continue on.
Depends
Continue
if we
on.
end up
I'm trying to
dusting
find
it like
something.
you hope we do.
Yeah.
I want just the robot, not the crystal.
Doku,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2 things here. All right. First thing, I'm gonna let you, because combat is technically over after this hit. I'm going to give you a dexterity save to properly jump off this thing in order to get the fuck out of there. But before I do, I want to give you another skullduggery check, because your hands were trying to get this thing. You might be able to do it.
Okay, skullduggery, which is R1d9.
What? 1d9.
90-10, sorry. For skullduggery. a 9, 229 for 2284. It's not happening.
How much did you get? Total them up?
1, 2,
3.
Well, you have fortune dice.
How many do I have in a game?
As many as
Look at me,
your
you're,
fortune.
you're right.
Okay, and my rank doesn't go down when I use it, right?
Nope. You just
Okay,
get
then I'm
them
gonna
every
use.
session.
I'm gonna use one to turn one of the 2s into a 10.
No, you have to roll it. You can't just say it's a 10.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, so can I use it to re-roll?
Yes,
Yes.
you use
You,
it to
you
re-roll.
only re-roll a singular die.
Yeah, so
Oh.
actually, after looking into it, I did write down, and this is something that I wanted to follow up. You can use your destiny dice, your fortune dice as much as you want to succeed something, but you don't get it back until next session. But
Okay.
truth be told, we're at the end of session, so
Now's the time.
Okay, I'm gonna use all my fortune die to re-roll all of my rolls.
Seems
Okay.
Are you
Re-roll my
sure?
lowest rolls.
Seems appropriate.
Okay, I'm gonna
What's
use
your fortune
2.
rank?
3.
Okay. I mean, I used all my fortune die because I'm petty.
I know, but
now
don't-
I will follow up, Doku. You also do have a destiny die if you really want to try and get this going. If you want to not risk the roll, you can use a destiny die to not only escape, but to potentially get to.
And that lowers my destiny rank, right? Or my fortune rank.
No.
No.
The only
Ah.
thing that lowers your fortune rank,
He's dying.
And how did I gain my destiny die?
you just get it back at the start of the next mission.
Oh well, since it's the end, I'm gonna use my destiny die to
No,
succeed
let me
everything.
clarify.
The mission isn't over, Len.
You guys haven't
Okay.
finished the mission. You finished this session,
Oh,
but
okay.
You get your
don't get a
fortune
destiny
dice
die
back on the
until
end
you
of
get the rest.
get your fortune dice back at the beginning of every session. Get our destiny dice back at the beginning of every mission.
Okay, well then I will use 1 fortune die to re-roll. That's a 5. Do I
Now-
succeed now?
No, you need to get a 6 and up to pass.
Okay, so 1, 2. Oh, never mind.
You
Try
can use
again.
another fortune die if you really want to.
Yeah, you can.
All right,
Those you'll get back next Sunday.
2d10.
So that's the rest of your die. All right.
Yeah.
Four
4
and
and a
a
9. I got one extra success.
Not bad. All
The
right.
duel, man.
Now keep
Or
in
not really.
mind, it's not moving that much anymore, so I can potentially lower this, but you might need to use your destiny die to get the fuck out of there. So I'm gonna
Why?
ask. Well, because you're still getting with a laser.
Below.
A potato
Lynn, you're
cannon.
getting
Whoa.
blasted with the fucking sun.
Welcome back. Welcome back. The robot is downed.
The robot's down.
worn down. Yeah, robot's fucked up. Doku's in the sky. Again.
Why is
somehow-
Doku in the sky?
He was on his back while he flew into the air and started blasting comets from his wings.
And then Balan shot him out of the air
Okay.
with a laser while Doku
Yeah,
was still on his
but-
back.
Yeah.
How much damage was
Joke.
the laser?
51.
51.
Ooh, I cannot tank that. Just barely.
So
Okay,
here's what I can
Doku in
offer
the
you.
sky with diamonds.
How
If
many
you can
destiny
think of-
die have we invoked?
So far,
One.
the only we've used 2, I believe. Valjean used his to make his entrance and stop falling to his death, and Liam used it to get out of the way in the nick of time and only take half damage from an attack. So 2 destiny dice have been invoked, but keep in mind
Out there.
every session. You guys get one every mission, so it's up to you.
Okay, do I get the gem?
I believe so.
You can pry it loose, but you don't have anything to get away yet.
Okay, well,
Basically, the decision is: do you get hit and take the gem, or do you jump away?
man,
That's,
why
you
gotta
could try.
do this?
Could I?
You could try destiny dice.
Could I potentially use my own destiny die to try and yank him out of the way of the laser?
Yeah, you could do that. Destiny dice combos are absolutely plausible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doku,
Like
how
that.
about this? You get that gem, And Dimian is going to be running up underneath you. He's going to hurl a vine upwards towards you, wrap it around your ankle, and then yank you out of the way just in time to get out of the laser.
It's fine by me, but do you really want to use your destiny die?
Better
To
than you
not kill
dying.
you?
It's literally at
You
the
don't.
end
You
of
don't want to
session.
use yours, so someone has to.
Look,
Yeah, I really want
Dimian
this
is not here to watch a child die. He just spent the entire mission doing his best to rescue a bunch of children previously with the observatory. He's not going to start, no matter how precocious Doku is, allowing him to get zorted with a laser.
Yeah, he's fucking destroyed.
Okay, I will pay you back somehow, but thank you.
You can have, yeah, you can pay me back later. You can like help me with making the chocolate or something. Anyway, that spent like 3 months fermenting in the bunker, right? Yeah,
It's true.
Hooray!
yeah.
I can.
Chocolate.
So the I roll a d10, and then depending on that, it determines the outcome.
Success.
Yes, it will determine the level of severity. Regardless, Doku will get out of the way. It's just depending upon
10.
how.
Oh shit!
Oh,
That's a 10.
the gods smile on us today.
So, fucking Dimian's coming up underneath, and he's like, he sees Valen starting to angrily charge up this last-ditch laser, and he's like, oh, that looks bigger than the last one. Oh, that looks much bigger. Oh no, Doku's still up there. Fuck.
Yup. He
And
also,
then just like
he also sees Liam fire off a cannon shot as well towards
It's
one of the
just, like-
wings.
like with a grappling hook, bringing a vine up next to him. Doku, you fucking maniac! And then when
I
it
can
wraps around his ankle, just yip downwards as hard as he can.
I can imagine like Doku is aware of the charging up laser and the cannon fire, but he really, really wants this gem, so he's like continuously fiddling with it as he goes, ow! And then he finally gets yanked away right after the robot gets absolutely decimated, turned to ash, reduced to atoms.
And then look, Doku comes flying down, and Dimian catches him in his arms. It's like,
I got it!
what? Wait,
Holding it up in the air.
that's why you were up there.
I got the shine.
Now.
Someone take this child off me, or I'm going to throttle him.
It was a good save.
Thank you.
I
Tried my best. I
Yeah,
almost, I almost watch a child get atomized. Nice.
That's not.
Now
that
there
wouldn't have been
is
good.
there is an important thing that I can add in because the Destiny Dice system grants you a boon if you roll a 10. You will gain something additional along with this, more than just saving Doku, even more than getting the crystal.
You get 2 Dokus.
Oh,
There was a second Doku.
One's enough.
Spontaneous mitosis.
That's a penalty.
A second Doku has hit the robot.
Yeah, that would be a penalty. Anyways,
A second Doku.
no, you as Doku has yanked the gem free, his hand is still in there the moment that vine comes around. And you realize that Doku has not just taken the crystal, he's taken the housing as well. There's some more cybernetics attached to it. A little bit more information can be gleaned, at least by having the technology that came with it to power this thing in the first place. As Doku descends and he is safe, Doku now has the crystal and the thing that housed it, along with a couple other bits and bobs, as this robot is completely eviscerated and falls into literally nothing because it is ashes. You
I
live!
got the shiny and the chassis.
I'm going to gently put Doku down on his feet and say, well, I guess we can get the scientists to have a look at that.
Gladly.
Now,
By
there
Just
is
think-
one thing. Who here has any type of technological understanding, like an engineering skill would work here?
I have 2 ranks in engineering.
Do me a favor,
As well.
Cabal. Oh, and
Yes.
then anybody who really has any ranks in engineering, I would allow this for. The thing in Doku's hand is flashing. Now, it's not like boop, 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 but it's this subtle red light. It's just faintly on and off, as it begins to slowly die. Anybody who has engineering skill at all, go ahead and make me one. And we will, then we'll see how the outcome of that goes.
I got 4 and an 8.
Also, something Raspberry
Oh
Pi.
no, Jake, you roll. It'd be intellect first plus your ranks. Sorry.
Oh, okay, hang on, let me roll that again. That'd be... Give me a sec. I completely forgot how that worked, my bad.
You're good.
Okay, so that should be 8d10.
Rivers says the
Oh,
jack in
shit.
place.
Whoa.
Oh ho ho!
We both exploded. I think. Let's
Nice.
see.
Very nice. It wasn't
Yeah,
very
Cabal.
there, so explosions are going to be real nice.
Cabal got a 6 successes.
1, 2,
How-
3. What's a success? Anything? What is? What
Anything
constitutes
6
a
and
success?
above and a 10 is a double.
Yeah.
6 and above. So I got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Nice.
But yeah,
Liam
you got 4 in total.
Yeah.
4 in total with a double. Prim and Liam, having both worked in different sects of Iris before, would be able to recognize this pretty quickly. That is a data uplink node, or rather a cable. Something was watching your fight, and something was gathering information. That was a communication device. And as the light
Alright.
peters out, it
And
no
before
longer
it peters out, I'm gonna plug it into me.
Oh. Okay.
Because I want to know. I want to try and track where this was being recorded to.
Good. I mean, good
Yeah,
call.
we need-
Good
yeah.
call. We can try and backtrace it.
Or can we like plug it into a phone?
I
Or-
will
I was
let
a question.
Go on.
I was like, does Primrose have any exposed ports to plug in? Like,
Gems are.
does
That's a
is
funny
it being
way
your
of
USB
saying it.
stick?
I think Liam would. Probably, maybe.
Yeah, I think probably both of them. Liam, I would
Yeah.
say Primrose probably just has something for, like, charging a phone or placing something just like in her forearm, kind of, you know, a little slot to just for general use.
That would work. The one big thing that I will say is that because you both exploded, I would let you both do that.
Ready.
You want to try and find a way to salvage, I guess I should say, and find out where this thing is transmitting to before it dies.
Yes.
Now, because of that, I would need another engineering, just because you were able to save it, but now it's to do it.
So that's intellect plus engineering again, I believe. Okay. So, that's a what's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes.
Yeah.
Combat's over, right, Matt?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. At some point, Valen's is gonna get up and start making her way towards the group huddle. Slowly, surely, becoming more solid over time.
I'm gonna try and stand in between her and Cabal so she doesn't swallow the gem. Because I don't know if
Alright.
ingesting it in her case would cause more harm than good. I know she likes to
I-
swallow gems.
What are you doing?
Well, I will tell you this, that was a success. And after digging in through and trying to focus up as to where it could go or where that could be coming from or who it was transmitting to, you begin searching and searching and searching. And we're gonna wait till next time to find out where.
I think
No, we ain't. No, we ain't.
Well, actually,
So-
before we end session, is the body of the samurai, or is it actually disintegrated?
He literally got disintegrated. However, Viljean did steal the sword.
Sword and arm.
Yep.
And an
gonna
arm,
say-
technically.
I was just gonna
Four.
have Prim go over to, I guess, the pile of ash on the ground, and with her plasma blade being stowed away and having the Ausar katana still out, she would, holding the katana by its hilt and kneeling and, you know, kind of sinking the tip of the katana into the ground next to her in like a soldier's kneel, she would say, "You fought well, warrior of the blade."
You're aware that thing was remote controlled, yes?
Yes, but what is one thing being remote controlled while still being able to fight in such a way? Surely it had the spirit of a warrior within it.
Man,
Surely
I
Even
was-
more-
I agree that it
Before-
had the spirit of a
Man,
warrior.
I
I
was-
think I need a raise.
Iris has fucking changed since I've been gone. People were not this weird when I left.
Valen speaks up.
Can we
She's
discuss the
the only-
details of my
He's the
raise?
only one.
You're being paid?
No, he's not.
Yes, I am, and this
No.
is a yes, I am.
No, you're not.
And
In
And-
what?
as the leader of the smaller worker society, I believe that us smaller folk require a higher payment for our lower quality of life.
Toku,
You got to live.
Toku, are you leading a child's labor union?
No,
You know those are illegal,
Dogo.
right?
I can't be prosecuted, so it's all right. But I believe I have a dream.
Let's get in the car and
know
go
what?
back.
We at least got some free data from this thing, so let's at least get out of here before they decide to send a cleanup crew.
Oh, by the way, what is that
Yes.
thing?
It's a thing.
Thing.
Oh,
What is what thing?
The thing that they just plugged into themselves.
Oh, find out next
Oh.
on Iris.
Actually, one thing I want to
This
ask
was,
before I
It's just like
Well-
Dimian's asking because he's just like, I understand the impulse, but also we don't know what that might do when it connects to your systems. So you know,
this is
wait,
something that is allowing it to send data back to whoever is remote controlling it.
I just remembered. I, as the player, forgot, but the DM actually told us the name of the device. It's a data uplink
Yes.
device. Yes. I just literally
It-
forgot the name of it.
It's transmitting things like statistics, combat footage, etc. Though, given how eager Primrose was to have a look at it, if they did in fact plant some sort of, I don't know, backdoor into our systems, we'll have to do a quick checkup before we head back to the
I'd say,
hideout.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that thing like active when we return. 'Cause that might just straight up give away where our hideout is. Also, like, I'm no like tech expert or anything, but I don't know if that's like. It might.
It is essentially a
some-
device that's being used to spy on us.
Yeah, I get that much. It worries me like giving them access to your suits and bodies. I guess.
Yeah.
Hence
don't
why
not
I
to eat
didn't
random
hence why I
things.
didn't directly uplink with it. I simply
Goku, you eat
monitored.
random things all the time.
DM does the crystal look yummy?
Not this one. In fact, it's almost repulsive to you. It's a very familiar
Cool.
feeling.
Yucky.
Magical Genesis.
Yeah.
Yucky, magical Genesis.
Ether and Dynamis, dude.
Essentially, plugging it in was purely for the purposes of not letting it die. I am
Alright.
not entirely privy on the machinations of my own suit. I've come to realize more over time the things that it can do. I assume it has some kind of firewall, but I just didn't want to let this thing die. I wanted to be able to track it back to its owner.
I understand. I'm just very security first minded. Whatever the case, hopefully you can power that down now that it's not at risk of dying. And
Side note, this wouldn't be the first time someone tried to intrude my mind.
that's worrying.
Nor mine.
Also worrying. Then again, we're all manifestors, whatever you want to call it.
We have abilities, manifestations. I have a ghost in my shell.
No, stop.
What?
Stop
And-
it.
Yes, let's go back. Let's go home.
Yay.
Well, before we go home, we probably should check up first on whether or not they planted something in
That's
us.
a good point. I don't know if you guys can do like any checks on your systems. Quick refresher, because it has been 3 months. Our original purpose coming out here was what exactly?
To gather up the resources that was left by Isaac, if I remember correctly.
Right, because we're
These
in
were
the
Isaac's
scrapyard.
stay. Yeah.
Looks at the shack that I just inverted.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's grab what we can, load it up, get out of here.
Agreed.
I've been nearly carved up by 2 individuals the last couple days. I think I want to go back and I want to see how that chocolate is fermenting.
That's understandable.
Chocolate.
Now, before you go back, you said you wanted to scan that thing, yeah?
They said
You
they
wanted
wanted to
to-
scan their own systems to make sure there's nothing
Yes.
nothing malicious that's been passed on by the device.
Gotta use the antivirus software.
Yeah.
Antivirus scan. Baby.
Running McAfee protection. Oh, not McAfee. And I
We said said security software, not malware.
Not malware.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how we have, like, Iristogram. I'm trying to figure out an alternate name for that.
McCoffee.
McAfee.
Nick T.
Is it hack
McAfee.
command system?
McDonald's.
Nick T.
Oculus? I don't know.
McDonald.
I don't know.
We
Anyways.
do have
Door
we
guard.
do have Wacom.
Windows Defender, door guard.
Door guard. That's
Guard
pretty
dog.
cool. Guard.
Yeah, it works. Guard, and there's also not just like a straight up inversion. Guard dog antivirus that works.
Yeah.
Remember, there's also an antivirus called Bulldog, so that works too.
Yeah, there is.
Hey.
No, it's called Bullguard. That's it. Its mascot is a bulldog. Yeah. They wanted to scan, or at least Liam said positively that he wants to scan the systems to make sure there's nothing malicious.
Which
Yes.
is certainly not a bad idea. Now I'm gonna need an engineering. I believe would be the best skill. Feel free to make a case for another one, but I feel like engineering makes the most sense in this situation.
Since malware is technically illegal, can I use skullduggery to help?
Technically, you're not looking for malware. Technically, you are the malware.
Then, yeah, I don't need it.
Oh my fucking god! Holy shit!
My
So-
God.
Where the
That's
hell was
4
this
tens.
luck?
So Vera is the king of combat crits. Jake, aka Liam, is the king of skill crits so far. That is a 9,
That-
an 8, and
So-
4 10s. For a
10
total of 10
successes.
successes.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
say some crits to the rest of us.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
dude.
God.
Why can't I hold all these crits?
Liam stands there for a moment, running scan, and then his eyes just light up. He ascends 3 feet off the ground. Light emanates from him. Malware purged.
Right, we're clear.
No, I need to do something with that. I don't. I was I was banking on a decent roll to be able to give some info. And
Maybe
now
he's-
I have to.
Maybe now that he actually stops and takes a good look at the software and the data he's running, the files and everything, he goes through a quick optimization, defrags himself.
Gives himself a free update.
Yeah.
No, it's more than an update. It's you're. Well, I didn't think I was going to reveal this soon, but honestly, what a better time.
I could tease it.
No.
Oh.
This is a perfect time, and I'm not gonna take those 4 10s for granted on top of all your other successes. Just,
Gotcha.
As you are digging, Liam, there's a moment, just for a second, mind you, as you are diving down, that the code that you are currently accessing starts to look familiar, and you're not quite sure from where at first. It's eerily familiar to something, and you just can't quite put your finger on it. And the deeper you delve in making sure that all of your systems are well checked and crossing your T's, dotting your I's, all that important info, you start to realize that in this datascape of which you've uplinked to, you start finding old code. Normally, they'd replace this or they'd uplink it. They'd do something in order to make sure that this old code wouldn't stick around, but for some reason, either there we go, oversight or otherwise, it's lingering, and this lingering code brings you back. There we go. To let me go plug my laptop, my mic, it's dying. I'm just gonna make sure I get this. It brings you back to when you were in a flesh body, when you weren't mechanical, when you were programming the Cabal system as a whole, not just as a shell, but down to its actual aspects as to how it worked. And then as you dive a little deeper, you realize, oh, that's why. This is the same programming. This network, this firewall, this is the same. And as you're purging and you're making sure that everything is stayed on, because there is technology in here that was meant to track, you're able to find some points of interest, in particular where it was transmitting to. Not just purging through your systems, not just anything simple. It's going back to Iris, which is not surprising. It's going to the 2nd district, which is the science district. Something is transmitting data, and as you delve deeper and begin to cut off those lines, making sure that this hardware doesn't track you, there is a sickening memory that comes with the sound of a voice. Well, if it isn't old programming, and here I thought that they died with their creator. Get out. As your connection is severed and the device begins to spark.
Was that who I fucking think it is?
As
Siren and
as
Primrose,
soon-
two birds of a feather.
as soon as Liam disconnects, he immediately exclaims, "Son of a bitch!"
Oh,
What?
thanks.
Motherfucker stole my research.
Huh?
Who?
Who was this motherfucker?
It sounds like
Oren Locke.
This is the angriest I think I've ever heard Liam.
That's the motherfucker that.
You?
Did. Oh, I swear by everything, I'm going to. As his eyes, and subsequently a lot of the other lights on his body become a deep crimson red.
You wanna kill him?
I like
That
how
would be
Doku
interesting.
said.
Go.
No, I prefer to save it until we are in
Yeah.
relatively better spirits.
yeah,
I'd rather not do it here
not-
when we have a mission to do.
Not to alarm you, but that thing's sparking.
Yes, I know. Let's get out of here. Let's finish up what we're doing here.
What I mean is, you might want to take the crystal out of that and get rid of it before it explodes.
Yeah, it is starting to
Precisely.
smell. Yeah.
Precisely,
You know,
and he will go through the process of extracting this crystal, albeit while muttering under his breath, "Motherfucker! I swear to fucking."
You've been
Gonna
waiting
find-
for that for the longest time, have you?
I'm going
Dude,
to
I
find that
didn't think it
motherfucker. I'm going to roast him like a fucking turkey over a.
Relax, relax. You can do that some other time.
We got some real metaphorical skin in this game.
Well,
Quite.
now we know who was tracking.
That's the one thing you don't know. Liam was about to find out exactly who was getting this information when his old firewall kicked up and an old familiar voice came around and, well, cut his connection and severed it entirely, basically saying, you don't get that information.
Well, if it was your old, why am I doing the Siren voice? Blah, blah.
Siren?
The Siren? Well, if it was your old nemesis that severed your connection, it might be safe to assume that it was, if not him, then someone he knew or was in cahoots with. Otherwise, he wouldn't have cared if you got that information or not.
Perhaps.
You know anyone he worked with or knew or liked?
Let me think. Yeah, who would I have known that he worked with? I mean,
Well,
besides.
the most notable one is Dr. Worf. That was the elder Worf brother. To be fair, the younger Worf brother has been missing ever
Yes.
since the explosion in his lab, which killed Primrose technically.
Yeah.
But the elder Worf brother and Torin Locke were the spearheads of the night program, so by all accounts, they worked with Genevieve and Donnie, and, well, you, at least by proxy, is that you were all working for the same goal of funding a super soldier program. Torin just wasn't too happy with how all the others were progressing, and in one night he purged all of them.
Right. So, thinking for a brief moment, Liam turns back to Prim and says, "Well, closest I can think of is Worf the Elder."
Who is in Primrose's suit and no longer with us.
So to that I would respond, I can tell you that he's no longer with us. In fact, his spirit resides within my suit.
I don't suppose we can ask him what he knows, but
I don't think I can communicate with him any longer, but I can try.
Perhaps we could say
And I guess Siren. Yeah.
Precisely.
I'll meditate on it. We'll see if I can do anything.
Helicopters.
Shit. Grab your shit, get going.
Get moving.
Grab your shit, get in the van.
let's pack it up and let's get a move on.
Take what we can what we take. Let's go, and then we'll discuss Marie's later.
Yes.
Loading up what you can, what survived at the very least. The battle wasn't necessarily that great, and to top it all off, most of those supplies were shipped off somewhere you're not quite sure yet. You were able to get a decent amount. Admittedly, not as much as would have been good, but a decent amount.
got something. Lots of stuff.
Yeah, we got what we came for, and also came. We're also gonna come back with a little bit of a little something extra sweet on top.
Yeah.
That's
Primrose had her cool weeb moment.
Laser, dust, action.
Real quick, can I also, before we leave, can I pick up that sword again?
Well, yeah, you're welcome to. You assume you
Yeah.
weren't gonna leave it.
Yeah. We could maybe do something fun with that.
You get attached to
Hey,
it.
actually, out of
You get attached to
curiosity, how do?
Yeah, well, yours.
I was saying,
Sorry, did you say something?
yeah, let me say, how does that sword work?
Yeah, that's a great question. You don't know. It looks like an empty hilt right now.
What it looks like, he was using Genesis to project a blade made of magic, I guess.
It seems like he was able to. It seems like he was able to extend out to variable lengths.
Yeah, the blade itself was
Oh.
composed of energy. So if you want to make that sword work, you gotta find a way to fuel it, to power it.
Whistles nonchalantly.
Whistles nonchalantly. Another blade to my collection. No, I'm kidding.
Goddamn.
I mean, I produce Genesis.
So do I.
Pretty sure that one's
lot of
made
us
for.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
Actually,
one's,
yeah, I guess a lot of us do it.
Pretty sure that one's made for running off magical Genesis. Which included that being the
Probably, more than likely. But wouldn't it be funny?
It would be funny. The main joke idea that came to mind was attaching the limb to either Primrose or to Liam, third arm. But I
Well,
think that would be
you know-
a cool
Liam doesn't
idea.
have a sword yet. So
That's true. That's right. There's also the crystal you have, the crystal shard. But we'll get to that next session when you make it all back. I don't want to take your guys' time up.
Yeah, so we gotta.
Gathering the resources that you had, getting into the van and going. While it wasn't nearly as much as you would have liked, it seems that most of it has probably ended up underneath the scrapyard, wherever those little robot drones ended up going and taking it. And what wasn't taken there was most likely, acquiesced by the Irisian government. So, you may do with that as you will. But thankfully, though leaving fire and ruin in your wake, you made it, and nobody died.
I had 4 health.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, I didn't scale that boss down. Isaac was intended to be there. I specifically didn't want to scale that boss down because I wanted you guys to, 1, get a good test of your new powers, and 2, I wanted to test it myself and see how it went. And honestly, I think you all did well. So good job. Nobody died. That was a pretty strong encounter.
Hell yeah.
It was what I would call a pseudo manifestation user. So good job. You survived.
I'm angry.
Looking at it, the out of character, the context clue is that his manifestation in big air quotes was so focused around night. That's
Night and
fun.
stars, yeah.
Fun little theme there. Thank you for running. It's
thank you for running.
about time, I think.
Thank
Yeah,
you
no
very much
problem.
for running.
I enjoy being back to it. Yeah, this weekend's been a good one.
Yeah.
Indeed, I was good to run. A little, next session, I am going to attempt to get some maps down. I haven't actually gotten to properly test the system with a map, and I think it'll be good. I think that boss fight would have been a lot more interesting and a lot more hectic had I actually had a map. So I'm going to try and get some in. I think the system will work better with one as well, just for the sake of it. But other than that, I've got some time. I know that you and Jake will both be busy quest next week. So
yeah, next week I may end up coming in a bit late to start a bit late. Depending. I don't. The dinner appointment is for 5 o'clock. Session usually starts around 8:30. As long as we don't take forever to eat and return, I should be back.
if you can, you can. If you can't, it's okay. No rush. It's a
it'll
dinner
go
with
how
your
it goes.
family. I
Yeah.
won't ever try and speed you through.
Yes, we're gonna enjoy ourselves, but I think we should take it.
Yeah, understandable.
let's go ahead and close things off.
Sounds
Cool.
good. Thanks for being there, everybody. And we
Of
will
course.
we will answer our questions next week. Since you guys ended the mission a little earlier than I expected, but it was a boss fight, please put 50 XP on your sheet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, going straight to HP. Fuck you.
put 50 XP into your HP. Yeah,
Hurrah!
Uh,
That means
What
we
is it?
got our destiny die back. I mean, your destiny die.
What was it? 50, so... I take my... Every 10 is my... I add my fortitude rank, right? For bonus XP? For bonus
that is
health?
half your fortitude.
Yep.
Is half. Okay, right.
In
right,
your
right, right.
case, because you have no stamina, instead just have HP, I think it would be half your fortitude and half your... Which just, yeah.
I don't know, that's up to Matt.
I'm sorry, I missed that question. What?
Because of how funky Alan's HP stamina thing works, for most of us, if we put 10 into HP, we add half our fortitude, right?
Yes.
For Valen, would it be half fortitude and half will?
Nope. It's just half fortitude.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the trade-off. Is that Valen regenerates health, like that.
But
That is the
have
trade-off.
Doesn't have as much.
Yeah, it doesn't have stamina. Yeah.
Doesn't add willpower to.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't really work because Valen is a creature born of pure nature, and technically your body is of pure nature. Valen doesn't even have a stamina pool.
Huh. That is worrying. That it kind of implies that Valen doesn't have a soul.
Well, Valen has a pseudo soul, but in a weird way. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
an
a
crystal.
tough one.
Yeah. Smiles and laughs, points at Crystal. I have one. See, it's right here.
Oh, guys, please.
Anyway,
I have one.
So,
I'm gonna.
I eat it.
50
Yum, please.
I'm gonna go ahead
Yes,
and close out the
please.
stream for the time being. You guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
5.
Hey, Matt.
And